And we are back here once again with another episode of the MSK show, and this is going to be episode 90. So we are going to be celebrating, my birthday. As you guys know, I was born on this day X amount of years ago, back in 1994, and I lived 6 years in the 90s, and I lived most of my life throughout the 2000s period. And also, it's John's Longbox's birthday as well. He is 65. He's at retirement age. He's calling it quits tonight. He's like, I'm done with the workforce. Kamala Harris runs the country so well. And as you guys know, Kamala Harris won the election, landslide victory, completely destroyed Donald
You are
Trump.
fake news.
Right now with his good-looking, hot immigrant wife. Even people say he hates immigrants, which is not true because his wife is one. But, why use logic with these things in life? You just have to talk bullshit, which is what I've been doing on the internet for the past decade and a half. Literally, I've been staring at a computer screen since maybe 2011, just devolving into this degeneracy that we have. But as you guys know, I just want to make sure I point this out right now before we go. I don't have a show Friday anymore at this current moment in time. I just choose to kind of take the day off. The only panel shows we have during the week are Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And if I have one-on-ones throughout the week, I could have those. But we don't stream Friday. So just when people know, it's like a special occasion kind of thing. And Tiny said, I'm gonna put on a great outfit for you. We don't even see your tits. It's like, come on. Good gosh. But it's okay.
I didn't have a chance to get dressed the way I was planning to get dressed because I told you the cat disappeared. I had to go find her.
You lost your pussy?
You still look nice, Tiny.
Thank you, Nate.
Gosh.
Yeah, the hair's all fixed, the makeup. You look.
Unlike my hair, the reason I'm wearing a hat, look at this mess. Like, look at this shit.
Gosh. Good gosh, man.
Again, forks do not go in outlets.
Says who?
I'm probably gonna get this shit cut tomorrow, to be honest.
Me too.
Huh. Well, also, Darnell, he's got his heroic tails glass.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, baby.
I think I got confirmation that the last package that I sent finally got to, so I think I'm going to set up a toast to the patriarchy night, and everybody open stream. We'll all just have a beer, drink out of our heroic.
Hell yes,
Nice.
sir.
That sounds
yes.
awesome.
It's really weird, but certain parts of the country, I don't know if I'm allowed to say what state you live in, Darnell, but like your state took the longest to get there. Louisiana. What's going on in Louisiana?
It's the distribution center, man. The one that distributes to like just outside of New Orleans. A lot of packages go missing. Like I had a PlayStation Portal. The box was about like huge, and it went missing for like 2 weeks. And when I got the box had been clearly cut open, and the box inside had been cut open.
Seriously? Jesus.
Did my stuff get to you okay?
Oh, your stuff came to me perfect, sir.
Oh, good.
It is beautiful.
So my glasses went all over the country, and not one person said they were broken.
So I have a question for Darnell. So you're saying that center has a problem with packaging?
Giggity, giggity, giggity. I don't normally make jokes like this, but is it possible the driver was of a certain racial ethnicity? Or
that's racist.
Was the driver particularly black? I could kind of guess. Maybe so. So we'll just do intros really quickly, and then we'll start talking to these lovely clout-chasing pieces of shit, actually.
Hey, remember, we're here for you, bitch. Be careful.
Seriously.
Hi, Tiny. How you doing? How was your week?
I'm doing all right. I actually finally got a external webcam to sort of work.
We're making progress. It's good. We're almost there now.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Her OnlyFans is gonna start eventually. She's a webcam model
I'm
now.
not doing OnlyFans.
Dude,
Yet.
So everyone thinks that's a bad term, but OnlyFans started as a non-sexual site.
Yeah.
You can do non-sexual stuff.
If you ever want to see Tiny,
Yeah, but if you're actually trying to make money, you're not going to compete with the sexual stuff with non-sexual stuff.
right?
You'd be surprised, girl.
There's like one girl that doesn't take off her clothes that I know. Every one of them opens their butthole for $3.99.
I tell you what, I've just made a killing on feet pics.
You know what? Darnell shaved me. I'm getting a beer for my pint glass.
Oh gosh. Well, as you guys know, Tiny will eventually stream, and I told her literally wear like a crop top and some leggings with her ass out, and you just get viewers because girls have it easy like that because they have things on easy mode in this world.
He's not wrong.
How is this for a bottle opener?
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
I have the Falcon somewhere in here.
Nice.
What do I have in my life?
You got to watch out. MSK is above Star Trek.
I am. Star Trek is for nerds, like Harry Potter was. D&D, those are all for the losers. We were Chaz.
Yep.
And we were
Tell
going,
that to my tell that to my rising sun.
But here's the funny thing. I love Star Trek. You know, I met my wife through Harry Potter, and I play D&D, and I have a wife. What's
damn, crazy. You know,
He's gonna pull the phaser out.
he actually pulled out the reverse Uno card. I was like, okay, he actually just checked me. Sometimes you just get checkmated. I'm actually pretty good at playing checkers, not chess. But
John said, "Oh, call an ambulance," but not for me.
Cheers, John. Good job, brother.
what are you drinking, Darnell?
Yingling. What about you, sir?
I like shit beer. Budweiser, you know.
I'm drinking EVS's tears from licking a urinal.
There you go.
I'm drinking.
I used to drink
peach mango bang.
I used to drink Budweiser a lot, but then I tried this a few.
It's okay. We like diversity here.
This is a high grade, non-brand named coffee.
Is it coffee brand?
So in other words,
Coffee cup.
No, I tried to get a coffee brand sponsorship, but the hoops that Jeremy wants to and the specific pictures he wants, yeah, I'm just not about that.
Okay, because he seemed very big on like getting small.
No, he is.
Okay.
I'm not big enough, and I maybe later down the road trying to do
sponsorship. He wanted like small, like super small people.
Yeah, like, I have one.
Oh yeah, 18 subscribers small.
Yeah, I actually have one. I just never put it in there because no one would actually use it. Those kind of like affiliate codes and stuff like that. They're only useful if people actually like purchase the product. But if it's a product that no one wants, no one uses them. Dude,
I mean, we've sold 107 bottles of this spice on the Mr. Burger's channel, dude. On the burger spices.
Maybe I'm just not a good salesman. Because like for the TC, because I have a TCG player affiliate thing, and they actually paid me when I was doing like card content. I've been
wanting to buy Coffee Brand Coffee for a few months now. I'm just waiting for someone to have a fucking sponsorship so I could buy it through them.
Gosh, man, that's what I want for my birthday. I need a coffee maker so I can.
Hey! I got a suggestion. Mr. Quizmaster, that's about to take over. Why don't you contact Jeremy and get that sponsorship, and you might even get the coffee for even less.
Yeah, maybe. I've been considering it. No, MSK, you thought about getting I got those it's a Primo water machine with the 5-gallon jugs of water.
Yeah,
it makes the coffee. There's the K cup in the middle. That may be something your speed.
I just need to go to Walmart and buy the blackest machine and then make
that's
the
what
blackest
I bought.
coffee. Yeah,
that's what I have. Yeah, I got it's a black Primo machine. It's got cold water, hot water, and then
why's your coffee machine black, sir? You telling us something?
It makes the best coffee.
It does. I've noticed I get better coffee out of black coffee makers than I do white coffee makers.
You tell them once you go black coffee, you never go back.
Yeah.
You guys all got issues.
As we know from Airplane.
I like my coffee. I like my men. Black.
Rainey, what are you drinking?
I'm actually drinking Bartonura. It's kosher wine in a can, but it's really good.
Hey,
Lord.
All right.
If she starts getting tipsy and starts twerking, I might have to just turn off a camera and use a sock.
If you ever want to see Tiny's mom come through the wall like the fucking Terminator, keep talking like that, MSK.
I can handle her mom.
And everyone have a great night.
I can handle her mom. It's easy. Her mom is 80 years old. I can take on an 80-year-old woman.
Whoa.
Her door swings open, and at the same time, you hear the glass shatter, and she walks in like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I want to see pictures of you fighting an 80-year-old white woman. Yeah.
She's only 70. She looks a lot less.
But the thing is,
very much MSK.
MSK, she'll hit you with her pocketbook, knock you down, and then we got to deal with Al Sharpton.
It was crazy. For women her age, she actually is very good. She actually has very good health for someone her age.
Yeah.
Usually people her age are like deteriorating or breaking apart. I'm like, holy shit. So
Yeah,
just put
she
together.
doesn't look-
Wait a
she's
minute.
not on a single-
You-
she's
you
not on a
bit the
single
tiny-
prescription drug, which almost nobody her age can say that.
Dude, she hits MSK with her pocketbook, knocks him over, and then writes a check that says Tiny 316 on it and staples it on his forehead.
You've been to Tiny's house?
No. Next time when I'm down there, I will. Braille, what's up, man? Thank
He
you,
was
man.
invited for Thanksgiving, but refused to come because he doesn't like holidays.
First of all, I had work, and imagine a porno starting out like that. A Jewish lady and her mom inviting
Well,
a
they
black guy
needed
over.
somebody to serve the turkey.
Well, no, we are.
Oh, wow. No comment there.
Well, you want to know what?
All right.
There's a point.
Yes. What's up, man? Yeah. Happy. Thank you, man. Thanks. MSK's ex, like her men, tall, dark, and strong. I'm tall, dark, and strong, rich and successful, and good looking and
You're
charismatic.
tall, dark, and limp. Shut up.
I'm just pointing out it's hard being the type of guy that I am. You know, it's not a facade. This is who I really am. You know.
Yeah, you and Elon Musk have it so hard.
That was actually a compliment. Good Lord, I thought that was a backhanded insult.
I know
Holy
you were about
shit.
to say something, then you're like, I'll take it.
You take what you can get.
Yeah,
She
you
called
and
me.
Elon Musk have it so hard, borderline retarded.
God, she called me Hugh Jackman last night in DMs. I was like, oh my goodness, thank
Ooh,
you.
there's no way to take. Oh, what, gay? Gay in hiding?
Okay, it's not Tuesday. Let's be fair. Good
Uh-oh.
Lord, man.
He's buffering.
See, two sips of beer, and I'm already insulting people.
Good Lord, man.
I'm such
So
a
you guys have to get drunk to talk to me. That's insane.
I would be drinking with you guys, but I'm drinking an energy drink because I still got to stay up and finish Christmas presents and D&D prep for tomorrow night. So
Oh, wow,
D&D
what are you playing? What system do you play?
5e.
5e? I stopped
We're
at
doing
second.
Curse of Strahd right now. It's fun.
I just quit.
Well, you got killed off. Then
Yeah,
quit.
you died and then you quit.
But I'm quitting. I'm taking a
Sabbatical.
well-deserved vacation from D&D. I've been playing for 35 years. I need a break.
It's okay. When I start another campaign, you'll be the first one to get an invite.
Do you guys play in person, or do you play through
We
Zoom?
play through online.
Yeah, it's live on my
And actually,
channel.
it's crazy. I did not think playing D&D live, like with a chat and stuff, would actually like work very well. It's been amazing, and the chat's hilarious, and they make it even so much better. I've
Yeah,
really enjoyed
I
it.
literally wrote out a fanfic fantasy for her character, and then Iron, and then Nate didn't even read it.
Oh, really?
It was like
What's
3
her
paragraph-
what hold
What's
on.
my
What-
character's name again?
yeah, what's her character?
And
Lady,
she
I better-
grabs a rod of blasting and fires.
I think I made some Morbius 3-paragraph dungeon like fanfic where I said her character walked down a dungeon where she saw Morbius and she started accepting getting morbed all over the face, something like that.
Come on.
And nobody read it. Crazy.
I
I've
wonder
never been that
why.
much.
Fucking half angel, you doof.
God, man.
Not to,
What
not to mention that is completely unrealistic for her character anyway. If she saw
Gamer
Morbius,
chick.
she'd probably
Hi.
skewer him down the middle.
Yeah,
I'm not
if my
gay.
character saw Morbius, he'd be a fucking stain.
I
on
am
the-
not gay. I have sex with
Ash.
women and I lick vaginas because they taste great.
Stop it. Get some help.
Nate,
Stop it.
are you
Get some
the
help.
DM, Nate?
Say what, John?
Are you the DM?
Yes.
Yeah, Nate's our DM.
How do you guys
He
do,
does a good job.
how do you guys do dice rolling on camera? Do you actually roll dice, or is there a program?
We
we
each
just
have our own
trust
dice
each
at home
other.
and we roll them. And
That's the
he
best.
trusts us. Sometimes we roll it sort of on screen, but mostly he trusts us.
How do you trust? I wouldn't trust you guys.
The,
Well,
the
if
only
I-
one the only one that's allowed to lie about their dice rolls is me.
I say that to my players. If they always like want to show me, look, I rolled a natural, 6. And I said, listen, man, if I have to check your dice, then you're at the wrong table. You know what I mean? Like if I can't trust you, then don't.
You know that we're being honest when like at least I think almost every single one of us has had a nat 0 at least once.
Yeah, and
Like-
and the thing is, sometimes you don't even need to tell me what you rolled. I could just look at your facial expression and go, "You rolled a 1, did you?"
No, I had the worst luck. I keep rolling zeros. I don't even know how that's
How do you
possible,
roll
but
a
it
0 on a
happened.
die 20?
Actually, it is on a 10-sided dice. You can roll a 0.
There you go. Now,
And we got some other
Janie,
people.
what is your
They
character?
were very fun. And Frey is a tiefling that is constantly making jokes and wanting to roll for sex, and it's fun.
That's your character, a tiefling?
No, not my character. There's another character. She's a tiefling.
Oh,
I'm an
what's
Asimar,
your character?
so we're opposite. She's half demon and I'm half angel.
Darnell, what is your character?
Pat Thickly.
I'm a blonde. I'm a blonde, blue-eyed girl. I'm sexy.
No. I am a human fighter, a half-elf fighter. I'm a boring guy who always plays fire a longsword.
Why?
I don't have to worry about spells, so I know what to do when my turn comes.
He acts
Everyone,
like Deadpool.
what are you?
He spent the entire game basically acting like Deadpool and having a lot and making all of us laugh.
I want you to keep this in mind. He just said he plays the most boring characters ever, but yet all of us were like trying to hold back tears when he died. Like, come on.
Good gosh. See, that's the thing. Is a white man killed off Darnell, who's Irish. What does that tell you about Nate?
Actually, he got killed by a bitch in black armor with a black sword.
Yeah, I was like, he got killed by a fallen fucking Asimar.
Good lord, you guys.
She cast Thunderwave, and yeah, she basically nuked
A
everybody
black
with-
lady casting thunder over
No,
people.
she's wearing black armor, not a black lady. She's wearing black armor.
Yeah, I forgot. Black ladies aren't smart enough to cast spells. Let's be completely honest here.
Black lady. She
Oh.
turned out and
Wait, you say that?
The thunder wave killed him.
Yeah, Thunderwave is what killed him. This is what did him in.
Did she have a dad? Does she have daddy issues?
If Iron Oxide hadn't fucking decided to just forget that I was coming to heal him,
No.
completely
No.
wasted my
He
turn,
played
I
right.
would have gotten to him in time to heal his ass.
He
I
played
told
right.
Iron's fault.
You were invisible. He had no idea. His character had no idea what you were doing.
I said I'm coming. He could hear me. Just because he can't see me doesn't mean he can't hear me.
It was thunder, like pouring thunderous rain, and this bitch is kicking our ass.
He's trying to blame me for this, and I'm blaming him for this.
Dude,
It's
it was
all
like,
his fault.
dude, that
What
fight was like some Duel of the Fates type shit. It was raining and storming. There was a burning carriage in the background. Like it was pretty fucking sick, I think.
Frey's wild magic went crazy and made
I
two of us
distracted her
invisible
so y'all
without
could start
without,
kicking her
like,
ass.
realizing it.
Tiny accidentally turned invisible because of Frey. It was funny.
All
MSK,
right.
you don't play with them? You're not,
D&D is for losers. It's literally for
Yeah,
losers,
but-
He
nerds.
comes in the
So do you
chat
play with them?
every single week. He comes in the chat to say that D&D is for losers, and then sit there and watch us.
Yeah.
I want to be that guy. Yeah, because back in my day when someone played D&D, they were fat, smelly, they talked nasally.
Dude.
Oh my goodness, it's disgusting. I
Yeah,
was like, I don't wanna be any of that.
actually,
you forgot the bad
Bad breath.
bad social skills and the Funyun breath.
Dude,
You
Oh,
basically
Lord,
described me in the
You-
80s.
you would be amazed how much mainstream D&D has become these days.
Right.
dude, fucking
Yeah.
what's his name? Fuck,
Joe
Death-
Manganiello.
Deathstroke fucking plays.
Loves D&D.
Wait a minute. So since
Yeah.
you guys know D&D, what is this recent controversy with it and the owners? There's some big thing
Oh,
happening right
God.
now.
Well,
They
Wizards
hate
of the
me.
Coast has been trying to destroy Gygax's legacy for years. They hate him. They hate everything he stands for, and they're trying to they're just obnoxious.
Do you like gay
Marvel
orcs?
Comics, they don't like they. If Marvel Comics, if they could, they would be talking trash about Stan Lee right now. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. They're all embarrassed by their origins. They're tourists. They're people that are not interested in the
and the
you know,
lore and the history and
it's the same
everything
people-
that makes us love what it is.
right.
Yeah.
The
So many
newest
people
thing
do
is
that, like it's douchey to be into the lore of or whatever. Like if you don't like the lore of Tolkien, then you don't like Tolkien.
Yeah.
If you don't like the lore of comic books, then you don't like comic books.
Right.
Like I'm not into video games, but that doesn't mean I dislike them. Like if you like what Phoenix Press, who does that comic Screecher, that guy knows his video games. He can talk the lore.
Yeah.
He loves. I love that. Like Warhammer, my friends could talk.
Oh, I
all
love
the
Warhammer
additions to
Fantasy.
Warhammer and stuff. That is what makes you a fan, as opposed to a douchebag scammer or tourist rather.
Yeah.
Oh, before you guys
So-
go, I'm gonna get to some of the chat really
Before we
quickly.
go.
Chat says I'm
Was
tall.
it even-
Chat says I'm tall, dark, and strong. Plus, I give her something to wake up to. My nuts in her mouth.
What?
Was that to me?
Oh no!
No,
Good
we're not
Lord.
going to assume your gender, Tiny. We're not going to
Yeah.
assume.
Tiny, you couldn't handle that. Chaz is like,
That could be Darnell. That could be Nate.
Chaz has like 8 inches.
Yeah.
You couldn't handle that. You're like,
Definitely Darnell.
We're doing a 20-minute stream. You said before you guys go.
Yeah, like you acted
Well-
like we were all about to leave suddenly.
Yeah.
No, I think he meant before we continue.
That's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
what he meant, but that wasn't what he actually said.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, the most current thing with D&D is now every DM has to come up with a code phrase or symbol
Oh, right.
to stop the game.
the safe
Each
word.
player has to fill out like a book of like trigger things and things that make them uncomfortable
Hey
and all this
guys,
dumb shit.
here's my
And
symbol.
and wait, there's a Babylon Bee video that they put out, I think yesterday. It is fucking perfect in the way it explains this. It's a short little 3-minute video. It's fucking hilarious.
I as a joke, there was like a D&D, like, what is your trigger warning thing? This was like 4 or 5 years ago, right before COVID. And I downloaded it because I thought it was funny. And I gave it to my group. Today I'm 56 years old. My group was like maybe 30. So they were in their 20s and 30s. So there was a big difference in ages. They took it. They were all quiet. They were filling it out. And I was like, oh, this joke just went wrong. Because I thought they were all and I was like, guys, this is a joke. And one of them was like, no, this is a good idea. I was like, oh God.
No.
And let's just say that over the politics of COVID, I became the bad guy.
Oh God.
Yeah. The
We were
big thing.
2 sessions away from finishing a 3-year campaign. I will go to my grave angry about that.
Tiny-
One of my friends who's in the group who I'm still friends with, he wants to beat everybody up. He was like, we were 2 freaking sessions away.
Tiny asked me the other day. She was like, "So when do you think this is going to end?" I was like, "Oh, we're just getting started."
No, she was asking because she wants out. She's done with your shit. She wants out.
I was asking how many seasons, because you were ready talking about we're starting season 2, and then you were talking about the certain things with season 3. I'm like, well, just exactly where do you think you're going?
Well,
She's
like I
done
told
with
you,
your shit, dude. She's done with your shit.
Like I said, season 2 is going to be all about basically finding those artifacts to defeat Strahd, and then season 3 is basically going to be the march to war.
And try not to die.
Have you guys finished the campaign?
Nope.
I've been playing since 1990. I've never once finished a campaign.
I never finished one either. I've been playing for about 10 years now. Well, no, we did finish one technically, but the only reason it ended is because he just wanted to end it. So
I finished a 2-year campaign, and that was awesome. And like I said, we played like a 5-year campaign, and we were 2 sessions away. That was going to tie everything together, and it's what made me want to write my comic, because I'm like, I want to tell this story because I play a superhero game.
Thank you, Walter. Dang, Tiny, like the new hair. Hey, I keep Tiny for myself.
I very much
our games always, like, I worked offshore, so I would like have to leave for a month, and they'd play every week. So like they finished the campaign, I was offshore. They were all like 8 levels ahead of me, so I've never gotten a character even close to level 20.
Oh, that begs the question: what do you do then if somebody can't show up?
Well, the old DM, my childhood DM, he would just be like, "All right, you miss out on everything."
So, like you're in a dungeon. What do you just lay down and your character's asleep, or you just don't?
I'd get the big bag evil guy would like take me away, or I would just like, I've got to go do something and leave.
Yeah, Nate tries to like every once in a while. Strider that can't make it for some reason, or there've been a couple times when I just medically I just couldn't do it. And Nate's pretty good at having us like take care of the other characters and kind of have a thing to do while everyone else is actually doing shit.
Or you could be like Drax and just run off into the fucking woods when Laura shows up.
Ran away. Ran away.
Nate, if somebody doesn't show up, have you ever run somebody else's character?
No.
Yeah, that's when we play. We all made up like 3 different characters, and we would have like 3 different stories going. So if like Tiny didn't show up, it'd be like, okay, Tiny wasn't in the story, so we could do that because everybody has to be there, or we don't continue that story. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. We got enough people to where if one person doesn't make it, it doesn't really affect too much. And the thing is, I'm one of those DMs that I really don't like taking control of other people's characters.
Yeah, that's a no. That's
Like,
how many people play in your game?
It's 5 right now because he's.
That's true. Yeah,
because
5 is a good 5. What is the most that you guys would play?
6. But it could go up to 7. I've been talking to somebody behind the scenes that might join us in a couple sessions, and our good friend Theo has been showing some interest in joining up too. So it could be 7. If that happens, 7 will probably be the max. I don't think I can go any higher than that.
I think when I was a kid,
I
played
feel when we play, everybody has to have a moment to shine. So it's kind of tough to have 7 people have a moment to shine.
So that secret player that's going to be announced, it's finally MSK coming out, right?
Yes, he's coming out as Dildo Swaggins, baby.
the bard.
The way Nate does experience, I think it works out if a player can't miss. I don't think he's giving out experience. Like when he determines we level up, we level up. Mm-hmm. So if a player misses, it's not really gonna hurt them.
No, it's like I that's just the way it's always been for me. Like if I feel like they've earned the right to level up, I'll be like, level up. Like right now, everybody is
inspiration points. If you actually if you really pull your character out of your ass and you give a good little speech, he'll give you inspiration point.
MSK is just like, it's my birthday and we're talking D&D and I got nothing to say.
and as for
I'm muted the whole time you guys are talking. I'm listening to top chasers.
As for character moments, sometimes they just happen. Like sometimes I don't need
you can't plan it. You can't
well, sometimes I can orchestrate certain things for certain players. Like Strider has gotten a lot of interaction with the big bad Strahd, but sometimes Tiny will step in and do something cool, or somebody else will step in and do something cool, and they'll just kind of make their own moment. So sometimes I don't even need to set anything up.
Do you use critical hits and critical fumbles?
Yes.
Yeah, those are great.
We have multiple times.
Yeah, they add so much fun to a story,
Yeah.
Sometimes my friends, like, they would, if they missed so spectacularly bad, that's what we would remember. Like, oh yeah, you dropped that thing in the middle of the fight, or you went to save the girl who was falling out of the building and she fell to her death. It's you don't want to laugh, but you laugh.
Yeah. Or you fire
your dick fell off.
Your player comes running towards the action to save to save your other player, and he slips and then fell right on his own sword.
Remember when Strahd sucked your blood and he got diabetes?
When you suck your blood through your penis, you roll that one.
Oh God!
My friend in college, like his nickname became Old Dead Purple Rock Frog, and because of like all of his critical fumbles. Like he touched something, he became cursed. He became 80 years old. Then he died. Then he touched something else. He became purple. Like everything, and then he was turned to stone. And then the last thing, he turned into a frog. So that just became his nickname, Old Purple Dead Rock Frog.
Shit.
and we remember that better than the successes.
Yeah, critical failures are some of my favorite things to do. Sometimes I won't even come up with the thing. I'll look at them and be like, all right, you critically failed. What happens? And I'll let them come up with their own failures.
Yeah.
Like fun. I think last time I tried to run Curse of Strahd, Keon was there. He's playing the same character he played when we tried to run it last time, but he fired a crossbow and rolled a nat 1. And I was like, all right, what happens? He's like, okay, the arrow ricochets off a bunch of shit and it comes back at me and it embeds itself in my foot, and I just scream out.
I remember there was like we were playing a superhero game, and one of the characters was like a teenaged Elon Musk, and he hired, what would you do if you're 14 years old and super rich? You hire beautiful, buxom girls to hang out with you, and one of them was coming out of the airplane, and she tripped, and every one of the players critically failed, and it was just funny the way we described. She just tripped and flopped and fell like on the tarmac in front of everybody while all the superheroes and it was on the newspapers. It was just funny the way they just let her fall. We still talk about that. Everybody was we all like we looked down the road. Critical failure. Like you couldn't have it was just the funny, like we were picturing it in a movie, just like this girl in a bikini just trips. Whoa! As all the
we had a player take one for the team to save the universe one time.
So we just not going to talk about Full Metal Nate's vibrator colored mic.
Why is everybody going after me, my mic? I know.
It does look like a pink vibrator. I'm not gonna lie.
Purple. It's purple. Fucking hell.
It makes it worse. Purple-headed yogurt slinger.
All right, I'm gonna change it back to teal since you fuckers are just. Oh my
Dude,
God.
we haven't said anything in months about it.
No, the only one who's been saying shit about it is Hellhound, which
God,
he hasn't been here in a
Darnell
while.
seriously looks like he's talking into an adult toy.
Embrace it, Nate. Embrace. Oh, that's it. MSK,
Happy
you better
birthday.
behave.
Oh, thank you.
You
Can I
better
get
behave
love?
now.
Oh, I have to
who's
behave
here.
now?
Is that the
Look
is
who's
that
here.
the woman that beat you up?
Yep.
I'm a professional. I've done nothing bad at all. I've lived life knowing I'm clean.
That boy ain't right.
Everybody watch your language.
So MSK, since you're now vaguely approaching some level of maturity, you no longer need to be reminded about things that should not be sent to people.
Oh, we need to hear that story. We need to hear that story.
There were Polaroids.
Nothing needs
No,
to
there were no Polaroids.
nothing needs to be said. I'm a professional at all levels of content creation. Let's start talking about Hitler. You know, that guy was actually a pretty Hitler.
Stop it. Ugh.
Good Lord. You know, hey, I watched Ben
Good night.
Shapiro.
Good night, everybody.
Someday,
Babysitting earlier for our neighbors, so now she's home. Now you have to deal with the fact that she's here.
Oh God.
it's okay, guys. One day, God is gonna get sick and tired of his shit, and all of a sudden, his room's gonna explode because a lightning bolt struck the area that he's in. He's just gonna get smited out of existence.
That's
God.
true.
The degree of smiting required would be much too simple and kind. There are biblical plagues. There are locusts and frogs and
Rivers
slimy
of blood.
I can't die of the black. I can't die of the Black Death. I'm already black, so I'm immune to that one.
That's not how that works, but okay.
Happy 40th birthday to the biggest clout chasing harizer I know.
He's gonna get smited so hard he's
He's
gonna
not
feel like
40, 30.
I'm 30. I'm old. My
He's
back
gonna get
starts
smited so hard it's gonna be felt 10 states away.
no.
I
I
don't know
was,
how you guys do
I
with
wanna
it
feel
being
it here.
old now.
No,
Like
I was-
literally, I wake up and my body doesn't work anymore like it normally used to.
no
Wait
My
till you hit
back's
40.
thrown out now.
Wait till you hit 40.
for all my D&D players.
MSK, here you go, just for you. Go ahead.
Wow. Wow. Good
I was
God.
gonna say for all my D&D players, he's gonna get smited so hard he's gonna feel like Pack Thickly when he died.
Oh.
Wow.
What they do is they grab wads of shit from the crack of the asshole, and then what they do is throw it at the wall, and they hope that it sticks, but the shit's not sticking.
Hey, that must be the modern comic book industry.
You'd be surprised. Holy crap, that's literally the MCU now. They're just throwing shit out there and seeing what sticks.
Oh,
I'm saying,
dude.
oh,
I
man.
watched a video saying that the leak of the Captain America 4, it is going to be a fucking nightmare.
You
I
know
thought
what's
it was
even
going back
worse?
into reshoots after this last failure.
I don't
It's
even
going
think
to be a
Captain America
nightmare.
4 is going to be the worst one. The worst one they're going to put out is Fantastic Four. That one just
See,
looked
I
like
don't
a
know.
pile of shit coming up.
I think that one has a chance because they started that one after the tide started to turn back to the other
a
direction.
little bit, yeah.
I think that one has a
they,
chance.
they still went and casted a female Silver Surfer. What are you doing? That's crazy. I'm not saying she didn't exist, but nobody cares about that character. No one cares she
Nope.
exists.
No, nobody
So
cares
fucking
about the
hell.
character.
Silver Surf her.
Silver Surf her.
Yep.
See? Oh Lord, the Herald of Galactus.
Oh, wow.
It's a woman.
And Black,
Ah!
we got Black Snape in the new Harry Potter.
To be fair, he's been offered the role.
How to kill your entire show with one
With
image.
one announcement.
Well, think
Yeah.
about it. Suppose they cast this actor. Now they're gonna have Harry. You know, you're gonna have James Potter and all those guys going after the only
Sirius
black
Black,
guy in
yeah.
the school. It's gonna add like a racial
Dude,
element. that
I
book
read the
doesn't
description
have.
for that character, Service Snape. Apparently, he's like cunning, sarcastic, vicious, and all that stuff. So they're casting a black man to be jealous, sarcastic, What the fuck? People are just disgustingly racist. What the hell? Everything about the character literally is what the black guy will be. Like,
and they're gonna call him the Half-Blood Prince.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The resemblance is canny.
Hey guys,
I can tell.
You gotta love Hollywood and their irony that they don't even catch.
I found
these
Harry
things.
Potter.
The most
That's Harry
common
Potter.
description
Holy
of
crap.
it's salad.
Because remember, guys,
Nate, who has the wheelchair in your campaign?
Nobody yet. I said yet. That could change. It might be Strider. I mean, he's pretty close. He's the one who's prowling around. He's the one prowling around with the fucking Demogorgon living in his head.
Hey, how many times have I said? It's gonna be Nate that gets not Nate. It's gonna be Strider that gets killed. It's gonna be Strider. Strider's the one. Strider. I'm like wishing it to happen, and then it'll be Darnell.
Ran away. We might need to just break his legs just to make sure he doesn't do it again. Then he can.
Keon got mad at me the other day. He was like, so, because he really thought Drax was doing something during that combat encounter. He was like, so what did Drax do? I was like, nothing. You saw this bitch standing there and you ran for the fucking wood line like a little bitch. And he's like, what? I'm like, yep. I was like, you hid the entire fight. And he's like, man, that's bullshit. I'm like, nope. I was like, think of it this way. You're scared of every little fucking thing you guys come across. This could be good character development when you come out of the woods and Tiny just slaps you across the fucking face. Because Darnell is dead and you probably could have helped save his life. He's like, man, that's fucked. Why'd you do that to me? I'm like, tell that to the players. That's going to be interesting.
Now, I got another question for your campaign. Do the orcs in your world make good tortillas?
There have not been any orcs in Barovia. Not yet.
Quentin gets it. Black Snape will be awesome. Abusive dad chases after a white woman. Everyone assumes he's the villain in Sorcerer's Stone. See, there you go. Now we're getting it.
So wait a minute. Is Ginny going to be a black woman because she's ginger?
They're all going to be black, dude. Let's just be honest here.
All the Weasleys are gingers, so they'd have to do the whole family.
Like, yeah, they should do Harry Potter in the 40 ounce, and just make it all black.
That's kind of fucked up.
The Lost Dad.
That's kind of fucked up. Putting a black family in a shitty ass house called the Burrow.
Dude, if they make a season called Harry Potter and the Lost Dad, I will love J.K. Rowling for my entire life.
Harry Potter in the public schools and in the projects.
Oh God, no! How to kill your show with one announcement: a black guy was offered the role.
Chat, you got homework. Come up with your best Harry Potter titles right now.
God, Harry Potter and the Half-Blooded Nagger.
No, that's a little too far.
Tiny made me say it.
No, she did not.
How did I make you say anything?
You told it to me in DMs.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
I'm telling you, man, that lightning bolt is coming. You better be careful.
Harry Potter and the Visit from Child Protective Services.
Okay, that's white people. Okay, that's a white person thing, actually.
Harry Potter and the Beeping Alarm.
No. Harry Potter and the Smoke Detector. There we go.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Like
Harry Potter and the Grape Drink.
Oh God, no. Like, let's be honest here. Outside of like the whole Troon thing,
Harry Potter and the Mystery of MSK's bed.
I have a bed. You guys just can't see it. I have a couch that I have sex with women on, and it's crusty with my socks.
That's disgusting.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people were very confused, about who J.K. Rowling is. She actually is one of them. She just disagreed with them on just like the whole trans.
She's
thing.
very
really
liberal.
It is.
Right.
Yeah, she's the one initiating.
I used to get mad at her because she was like, we need more immigration in England.
Yeah.
And then she bought every house in her block and then tore them down to have a garden. I was like, oh, you bought every house in your block so you can house immigrants? No, you can have more privacy. So let other people have immigrants living in their neighborhoods, but not your neighborhood.
And this is someone who's very involved with the show. Like, guys, and this is in that video that I did with Savage Eye last night. Who do you think initiated the casting? Who do you think is behind it? Her. She's very much involved in it.
Well, they already cast Hermione as black in the play.
Well,
Hey guys, Harry Potter and the Sith Monkey Society.
I hate you. Please stop. just get out the fuck out.
Harry Potter and Are You My Daddy?
Oh, God. Harry Potter and Is My Mom's Hair Real? Man, that one. Ooh.
Harry Potter and the Missing Hair Weave.
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Milk.
Oh no! For
Harry Potter and the Twerking Stone.
No. Throughout my life, Harry Potter's always been for fucking nerds. But it's like maybe I would have checked out the show. But if they start race swapping, I don't care.
You watch Star Wars, but you won't watch Harry Potter. Arguably, Harry Potter is my generation's Star Wars.
Star Wars literally had better looking women.
And I weep for your generation, Nate.
Harry Potter's great. Damn.
Harry Potter is great, but it's not the same as
Harry Potter and I Can't Breathe.
Dude, my
George Floyd.
One of the first times in my life where I ever lost my fucking mind in the movie theater, where I'm cheering, crying, and screaming all at the same time, was Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Harry Potter and the Visit to the Diddy Party.
Oh
no! Oh no! Oh, holy fuck, guys!
I know he took a shot and he went right for it.
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Baby Oil.
Harry Potter and the Search for the Dad That Left to Get a Pack of Cigs.
Yeah. Oh, great point, Darnell, but you're muted.
Yeah,
Harry Potter and I Have a Black Kid. Now,
Is Harry Potter in the order of the weed delivery?
You see what J.K. Rowling did? Why do you have to?
And when they cast spells, they go Snoopy Dooby Doo or whatever the hell it says.
God, man. Hey, they need to do Hocus Pocus erecticitis for people with erectile dysfunction. That's what you need to do.
I'm not gonna repeat what just came to mind. I was thinking of a
Oh,
meme.
shizzle.
You want to know what?
Shizzle.
Fired.
But no, just were any of you guys going to check out the TV series
Harry
minus
Potter
the
and
casting?
Rainbow Coalition on the Rainbow.
Nope.
No, not interested. No.
Nope.
I'm gonna be Arza right now, and I'm gonna say I've never seen any of the Harry Potter movies.
Me neither. It was always for losers. So
What
I'm not
turned me
sure.
off-
It's not. No, that I will. I will defend people that like Harry Potter, like the movies. For me, I think I was just at an age that I never found interest in it. So I just have no interest in seeing it.
That's
Hey,
how I was.
guys.
I was literally forced to read the book.
I found a live video from the next Harry Potter show right here.
Uh-oh.
If MSK will bring it up.
Dude, cast a spell.
Willy Wigger, kill that nigga.
I'm not. The new movie is called Harry Potter and Sit in the Back of the Bus.
Oh no!
No, when they first announced it, they said they're gonna update it for modern audiences. The first time they announced it, I was like, I'm not watching
Usually,
that.
modern audiences update. No, I'm out.
John,
This is completely done.
John mentioned the bus. Harry Potter and the bitch get out of the way.
Ooh, bitch.
Get out the
Get
way.
out the way. Oh man, God.
Harry
man.
Potter and bitch get to the front of the
Ludicrous
bus.
back in the day.
God. Ludacris was black himself. Good Lord, man.
Ludacris as Lord Voldemort.
Might as well. Because you know how the argument goes with some idiots? They're like, well, it just only matters if, the actor is good and, the actor just does the acting. It's like, are you fucking retarded? All right, so by that logic, cast Shane McMore, who voices Miles Morales in those Spider movies, as Harry then. It just matters about the actor, right? Because fuck it. We were going down that rabbit hole. Cast a black guy to be Harry.
Cavill is
Go ahead.
Martin Luther King. He's a good actor, right?
Cast Gary from Nerdrotic as Harry, because it doesn't.
Black
All that matters
Panther.
is the acting, I guess, because reasons, right?
That's the white guy as the one black guy from the original series.
Might as well, because
I don't
remember, it's
know.
only just the actor.
I'm
If the actor is
looking forward to
good,
Harry Potter can't jump.
So wait a minute. Does this mean that Dean Thomas is going to be white?
can they cast Dean Cain?
They better make him
as
white.
Harry then. Hey, Gary from Nerdrotic. I love Gary. I met him. Awesome guy. He can be Black Panther. All that matters by the acting. Because reasons, right?
Harry Potter and the don't be a menace and
Don't be a menace in South Central drinking your juice in the hood.
God, that's a great movie. No, dude, remember the part where they're getting pulled over by the cops? And no, the part where the black guy pushes him up against the car and he's like, I hate the keys on the piano because they're black. What? What's the funniest thing I heard in my life?
Hey, Quentin,
I hate black pepper.
Quentin just told a good joke for you in the chat.
Quentin says, I got a riddle for you. Why they always make their red-headed characters black? Because they're rearranged the letters from the word ginger.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh God, Quentin, you might need a timeout.
That's horrible.
Oh gosh, man.
Oh fucking hell.
Oh, kill me now.
Why does Tiny look like a Power Ranger? Mighty Morphin?
Every time I
You
think of a
guys have
Super
your problem
Saiyan.
with my goddamn heating pad. I'm not.
No, we don't. We
No,
don't.
Green Ranger with the vest.
I don't have a problem with that. I just, whenever I see it, I'm like, oh, Tommy from Power Rangers. Nice.
I think a Saiyan with that Saiyan armor. Not a bad thing. Not a bad
like
thing.
Vegeta.
I mean, I look like a fucking old dude who's hangs out on the boardwalk talking to like college girls. I mean, come on.
The bitch from the Bardock movie, Fasha. Good Lord, that's what she looks like. Oh my
That's
God.
enough. That's enough.
I just saw one of the worst headlines.
What?
Tiny
Taylor
went from
Swift.
hot
Taylor
to looking like Mon Mothma. What?
Taylor Swift Era Tour is a joyful touchstone we desperately need. That's from USA Today.
Oh, kill me now. Taylor Swift talking equals I don't listen. What
You did this, and all I heard was this. So I don't.
I heard Taylor Swift, and I was like, "Sorry, Emerald, I'm out already."
No damage.
I remember there was that clip I showed you guys in the private chat. She's like, "Women go through so much in the industry. Everything she has is from a dude. I don't want to hear her speak about nothing. Shut up and suck and fuck and sing. It's all you need to do."
Didn't her dad like pay like $200,000 to get off the ground or something?
He probably did.
Yeah, it was her dad that started her career.
Men are the problem, but a man's the reason why she's even famous. What a stupid bitch. Who listens to these goofy broads, man?
Didn't Kamala Harris say something very similar right before she lost the election?
Oh my God. Another reason why I found out she lost the election. It came into my head earlier today. A light bulb went off. Remember when she was debating Donald Trump and she said there was no active soldiers in like duty right now fighting in a war? And then the viral video, the army guys say, "Who the fuck are?" She literally disrespected every veteran or any army affiliated person in the country.
Dude, they're literally sitting in a tent watching this, and she's like, "There are no."
And it's like, then what are we doing here?
Yeah, he's.
The idea that the vice president doesn't know where we have men and women stationed is just disgusting.
It's just you just hear a young guy go, "Where the fuck are we then?"
Yeah. It literally popped in my brain earlier. I was like, she disrespected the military. Why would anyone?
I have 4 different friends that are Marine security guards. Every single one of them's in a red zone.
She said there's
Doesn't
no
even have to
active.
be a war. Just to be fucking. We have everywhere. We have embassies, including places that don't like us. We have Marine security guards.
She said we
They're
have
all
no
in red zone.
active. We have no active duty members. What are you talking about?
The red zone is for loading and offloading, departing people only.
Don't start with your right zone. Darn it! I've already fucked that up.
This is how I feel about modern.
With your red zone bullshit.
I always shit on modern women because they're stupid and they're fucking retarded. If anyone invested into that retard bitch's coin, you deserve to lose money. I'm sorry, man.
Dude,
it's just
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Yep.
That's how long it was up till she sold and made $50 million.
Like, she might be a good. She's like you could tell she's just a fucking retarded bimbo. Like, why would anybody invest into her? Like a girl got famous for glorifying sucking dick, and someone's gonna invest into her.
She got famous for glorifying not sucking dick.
Well, what do you do?
You leave Tiny alone.
That's the Riz, right? That you can't be a Riz master without me. I just know how to Riz with the ladies.
That's how you get hit with a handbag and trampled on.
What are you in New York City? What the hell?
So this is the clip for context. Just
I remember,
hasn't seen it.
Today, there is not one member of the United States military who is in active duty in a combat zone in any war zone around the world. The first time this century, But let's understand.
So where the f are we right now?
Like, she is a legit laughingstock, man.
It was
People
all
wonder why she lost.
They only ran her because she was on the ticket, so they could use the money that was raised for Biden.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
That's what I've been saying because
the election. I think that's why Trump got in without so much problem.
Every
Is that they
position
were
she's
dying.
ever had was given to her by someone
on
else.
her knees.
She's never actually run a single campaign in her life.
She wasn't even liked by her
a
own
lot of
party.
men know that part. The part at the top of her head.
She looks like Kathleen Kennedy if Kathleen Kennedy got monkey fever. If Kathleen Kennedy's husband got monkey fever. I mean, jungle fever.
God, man.
Warning. Video contains lethal amounts of cringe.
What is monkey
Warning.
fever? Did you watch Planet of the Apes this morning? Holy crap.
I'm a little tired. Leave me alone.
And black.
No, I'm pretty much white.
Good gosh, man. People wonder why she lost in the most embarrassing fashion we've ever seen someone lose. Like, people back then, she didn't just lose by maybe 10 other states voting for her, and it was a difference of like maybe 2 or whatever. She lost in a record-breaking fashion, like pretty much 48 out of the 50 states we have.
Anyone
didn't talk about her.
Any honest person that wasn't born yesterday thinking the world started at the moment that they were born and there was no history before that, we're saying she's not going to win. She is not popular. She's not liked.
Yeah,
they knew.
With the media pushing it. Yeah,
Actually, in ways, I'm really grateful that they ran her.
Yeah,
because they went from the mainstream or the I guess not really mainstream anymore. The corporate media and everyone talked about how she was the worst vice president in history. None of them liked her. None of them respected her. None of them gave her shit. And then suddenly she's running, oh my God, she's the best in the whole world. And the amount of people who got such bad whiplash from that turnaround. No, wait a minute. Maybe I need to take a step back and figure out what else you're lying about, because this is such a big lie. It is so obvious. It is so blatant. And honestly, like literally thousands of people who would not listen to independent media, who would not listen to their family members or their friends about how crap things were getting and how much the corporate media was lying to them. They wouldn't believe it. They wouldn't believe it. This slapped them upside the head so hard that thousands, if not tens of thousands of people went, no, I'm done. I'm out. This is too much. So I'm glad they ran her. I'm really happy.
Oh, another other thing they lied to people about was Joe Biden's actual mental health. Remember? They kept saying he was good and cognitive, functional, all this stuff. Was like,
it didn't make any sense because the DOJ months and months earlier had said he's not qualified to stand trial. If he's not qualified to stand trial, then he's not qualified to be leading the fucking country. He should have had a Article 25 right then and there. The minute the DOJ said he can't stand trial, you cannot impeach him.
I mean, even back in 2020, before he was the president, even when he was running, you could tell he wasn't cognitive back then either.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know what? I just found a clip. I mean, Biden has as much riz as MSK.
I was swiping on Tinder the other day and saw a chick with the biggest fucking booty I've ever seen.
I'm using that. I'm stealing that.
One thing I want Trump and his administration to right away prosecute Hunter Biden and challenge. How can you give somebody a pardon when they're innocent? That's what I'm saying. This needs to be challenged. I know.
I think there is challenging going on because of the way he did the pardon.
Right.
It's encompassing.
Because look at it this way, okay? Whenever we do anything, you always how can this be abused? Okay, so let's pretend that Trump is the Antichrist that the left always says. So now Trump just tells somebody, go and kill this guy, go and kill this guy, go kill Gary Newsom, go kill this person, and then pardons them.
Pardons them ahead of time. That's the idea that the things that haven't been charged yet.
So you have. To me, a pardon, you have to be
a pardon. That's basically it's a mandate to commit crime.
Right. It's a license from the president to do whatever you want. If this needs, and even if it's Kamala Harris got elected, this needs to be challenged.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now they talk about Fauci and all of these people are going to be part.
And Miley.
So you know what? So every president now is going to pardon every one of his cabinet members, everybody who,
for every crime they have committed or may be
right
accused of committing.
It's insane.
Right. So this needs to be challenged for.
I think there are challenges that have already started, but yeah, I mean it's crazy how the way they're acting.
Oh, I remember you guys were talking about. We didn't chance to go over that. So if you guys remember, basically, long story short, Joe Biden pardoned his
degenerate.
His brother Hunter Biden, and not just a pardon. People
his son.
He's also pardoning his brother because his brother had hands on the dirty money.
Yeah.
So he has to pardon his brother as well as Hunter, and that's just for his own personal corruption and influence peddling. On top of that, he's trying to set up pardons for Fauci and for Miley and for Mayorkas, who all lied to the American people, who all lied to Congress, and who all belong in fucking prison. And Fauci has been torturing people and using humans as experiments for decades. He did it to fucking orphan children in orphanages in the US. He did it to thousands of children in Africa and mothers in Africa. And on top of that, the one thing that finally actually got the attention was he spent years paying to torture puppies.
So he's Cruella de Vil?
It's just evil.
I just want to point out, it wasn't even just a pardon because the media are such pieces of shit. It was a blanket pardon for a complete decade of shit.
Yep.
So that means that anything for since 2013 or late 2013, 2014 till now, he just gets off free. There's no that's just some bullshit.
An innocent person. It makes no
sense.
sense.
Actually, there's one small possible benefit to this ridiculous pardon, which is if he's called to testify about certain things with his father and or his uncle, he can no longer plead the fifth because he has a blanket pardon, which means he cannot incriminate himself. Therefore, he has to answer the question or stand in contempt. That's the only positive I've seen out of any of this shit.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing.
Hey, I only take W's, but it's just the point. This is a horrible administration. I'm sorry. People said he was pressured to do it. Let's be honest, he was always going to do it. He's not a good person.
I haven't pardoned my son. It's like, well, let's see by the time you've left. Everyone knew he was lying.
Yeah.
We did it. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe.
He was never not going to pardon his son. That's a lie he said.
His promise to not pardon Hunter that he's now broken has now once again broken more of the people who were starting to question the left. Has broken them free of the cult. Wait,
what was the
Charlemagne the God is out there screaming bloody murder.
Okay, so this is one dude, but what about all the other millions who think that Biden and Kamala are the greatest things since sliced bread?
Let's go 3 years ago. Let's go 3 years ago.
What
about the January 6th insurrection?
To wake up a little bit now that they've seen that they were lied to so much.
Are they going to pardon all the January 6th insurrection?
I know people who
they've just created a precedent that will allow Trump to pardon all of the J6ers the moment he's in office.
Yep.
That's what I asked because I know people personally who still will trash you and verbally berate you for voting for Donald Trump and not seeing the greatness of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. They really believe this.
Any single one of them, because I've seen the same, and even dealt with the same in my own family. But you ask, what's one thing that she did good or that they did well while they were in office?
I know they're crazy.
None of them can fucking give you an answer. Even the ones that love give you an answer.
I know that, but what I'm saying is there's still people out there that think that way.
Well, there's always going to be people who follow cults.
Quite a bit, yeah.
And true cult members will never get out
without crazy. I actually think both sides are cults. Actually, both sides are just cults in different ways.
No. The only way you get people out of a cult, generally speaking, so it actually lasts, is rendition. I have no problem with rendition for some of these people.
I heard. I'm gonna go to his tweet where he said no one is above the law, and I was just, oh, good lord. He had it. This came out May 31st. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, no one is above the law. President Joe Biden pardoned his son Hunter Biden for crimes covering nearly 11 years of offenses against the United States, which he has committed or may have committed or taken part in during the period from January 1st, 2014 through December 1st, 2024. This aged perfectly. Then let's start the indictments. Good Lord. Yep. That's kind of breaking the law. Dims, nobody is above the law starter pack. Laptops, emails, clients, research. No one's supposed.
That's the other thing. He said that he didn't go after Hillary like he'd originally promised in his first term because he was trying to not create too many waves. He needed the Congress to be willing to work with him, and so that was one of the things he did to kind of try to make a truce. But he doesn't have to worry about that this time.
Right.
He does have to worry about not driving away the people who just barely joined up.
Yeah, that's the.
But even the people who just barely joined up hate fucking Hillary, most of them. And she did commit fucking treason.
Do you know what was even worse than the whole pardoning thing? Was people said that if it was their kid, they would do it too. That's the reason why nothing gets better. I'll put the
I've got clips for my show because tonight's the topic.
Yeah.
This is the topic tonight.
It's not just the left that think that. I got a buddy who's a conservative who started an argument with me, telling me, like, if it was your kid, you do it. Fuck no, I would. If my kid if that kid did that, fuck no, I wouldn't pardon him.
It's called enabling. That is enabling behavior of an addict to do that.
I told him that, and he stopped responding after that.
Remember how we were growing up and our parents said if you get into some trouble, then you're on your own? That was the saying growing up. If you get into shit, you're on your own. Yeah. The thing is, when parents do that, tough love is about actually doing tough love. If your kid did something wrong, you have no reason to take up for them. They're still a human being that makes their own conscious decisions when they're older, right?
It's not about tough love. It's about the fact that you're a grown fucking man and you should know better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. For any of the parents that said you would have pardoned him, you are the problem. That's parents are too weak. That's the problem. Holy shit, you would pardon your crime-riddled kid? That's crazy.
Mike kind of threw something else out there. If he has bad dirt on you, I could see him.
That's the only reason why he did it. Like, yeah. I was speaking in a hypothetical. Like a parent.
He's too old to go to jail. He's not going to jail no matter what.
So you want to know what Joe? You want to know what Joe just did?
No, but he could lose a lot of his money and a lot of his nice, comfortable retirement shit.
Oh no, he's gonna lose his 1,000 tubs of ice cream. Poor pitiful him.
One of my favorite historical characters is Bass Reeves. Bass Reeves is the person who was the original true Lone Ranger who actually went out and did the most amazing shit and actually worked with the Native Americans and had one that followed along with him and rode the white spotted horse and all that shit that they created for the Lone Ranger, except he was black. He wasn't a white dude. He was black. Bass Reeves was badass. He was one of the greatest lawmen that our country's ever had. And when his son had a warrant out for his arrest, he went and brought him back and took him to jail. And when someone tried to falsely accuse Bass Reeves, he turned himself in and spent years in prison knowing that he was innocent and that eventually it would be proven true. He followed the law better than any human being I can think of in human history. And anytime something like this comes up, he's one of the people who pops in my head. It's like, the man, if you believe in the law, if you truly believe in the law and you believe it that no one is above it, then you send your own fucking kid to jail when it's their turn, and you go walk into that prison yourself if the warrant's out for you.
Yeah. So I want to tackle on to what she just said with his question, which is there a way to be pardoned for every crime I'm going to commit for the next 10 years? The thing is, if that could just happen for Joe Biden's kid, then can it happen for all of us then? You know, if Darnell went and committed
really bad precedent. It's a precedent.
That's a really bad slippery slope.
Well, you want to know what? That pardon only applies to federal. That doesn't apply to state.
Oh, I didn't know.
Pardons are only federal, not state.
That's the reason why I'm happy.
Still could state that there's crimes that he committed that is state level.
Really big stuff, though, right? I mean, they can't go over influence peddling or
no, but they still can go after. They still can go after the prostitution. They still can go after the drug use.
Yeah,
because that's state law. They can go after that.
Yeah. Okay. And also, technically, a lot of the stuff that people assumed would be federal because it crossed state lines could be picked up by the states. Too, I think. Yeah. Okay. I really want him to get punished for the $2 million diamond. That really pisses me off on so many levels.
The what?
Yeah.
He was given a $2 million diamond by the Chinese Communist Party.
Wow.
Good Lord, man. Yeah, that's our precedent now going forward. Is someone could commit crimes for a decade straight, and now they're just scot-free. Doesn't matter what they did. It's all good, man. Pat on the back. You did good.
And also, I forgot. There's a dude who's trying to get attention. His family ran rentals in Cali, and Hunter spent an entire year in one of the rentals and never once paid the fucking rent.
That's state level, and that's civil.
Yeah, I mean it's like $130,000 or something he owes at this point.
That is fucking insane.
Society. The problem is
it was a big fucking house with security on Venice Beach. I'm surprised it wasn't more than that, to be honest.
Is that where we're going for our honeymoon?
I'm not going back to Venice Beach.
Mom is still listening.
Love you. The problem is, if anyone from the States was going to go after Biden, their cars would explode. Oh, Lord. Yeah, remember Biden's thing of like switching out the engines in your car, getting them all electric?
I'm sorry. Hey, no. I'm sorry, but you want to know what? The Bidens are not the Clintons.
Yeah, I was about to say, no. You go after the Clintons, you're probably going to be found tied to a tree with 3 bullets in your head and be considered a suicide. But the Bidens haven't been able to pull that off. Even the Obamas are better at killing people off than the Bidens.
With the Bidens, you have a better chance of getting
ice cream,
Amber Hearded in your bed.
Ice cream. What the hell?
I was just reading a Supreme Court ruling, and it says,
"Hey man,
that the president could pardon offenders' conviction of a crime. So you have to be convicted of a crime for it to be pardoned.
I'm
so
pretty sure that's true.
means nothing.
And that's why he's going to get challenged.
He's done in the last 10 years that he hasn't been charged with yet.
It has to be challenged.
Be valid, but
this has to be challenged. Just because I don't want any president to have the power to just Tiny but Fierce is running against me as president. Go assassinate her. I'll pardon you. Okay, MSK is pardoned for anything he could do and kill off all our rivals. You know what I mean?
That'd be great. I'm voting for you.
This one power is the difference between like despotism and I hate to say it's a threat to our democracy, but it really is.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. and I don't think that it can work the way they're saying it's going to work and the way they're planning. So they're trying to use it
hey, John,
on the laws as they are right now. I don't think it can actually hold up.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
It's got to be the king.
Yeah. Everything's so green.
Oh gosh. Society said the real scandal with Hunter is his connection to uranium won in Ukraine in 2014 and the money that Hunter got while Biden was vice president. That's the scandal that Biden is cleaning up. Yeah. Yeah. Biden has his hands too much in Hunter's bullshit to not want to make sure he doesn't get.
No, the thing is I don't want to give Joe credit and I don't want to say he's smart because I don't think he is. But no, he was using his crack-addled son as a puppet to enrich himself. That's what he was doing. He was using his son.
Influence peddling.
Yep.
How satisfying would it be to see Hillary Clinton go to jail, though? Come on.
Oh, so satisfying.
I would have to smoke. I don't even smoke. I'd be like, oh.
Well, I mean,
she's never going to jail, man. They would never let that happen.
I have never understood how anyone in New York continues to support her.
That's like you got to get one person arrested and everybody else goes. That's like the best value.
Well, I mean,
Tiny, as a Jewish,
she said, if you elect me to be senator, I promise I will stay through the whole thing. I won't run for president. And then she went and ran for president.
Yeah.
How do you continue to vote for that? How do you
right after she killed JFK Jr.
Because she's amazing
at getting people killed? Yes.
She's amazing. That's why she's a great leader.
That is not true. Hillary and her
husband. What has she ever led? They don't talk about her being this great leader. You're right. They've said that she's a great leader. What has she ever fucking actually led? Technically, her husband was president, not her.
She let Bill the prostitutes.
Yeah, there's enough stories of the White House that she was betting just about as many women as he was.
She created Sharia Summer, which she created the Arab Spring, which led to Sharia Summer. But don't forget about that.
and she killed the guys.
But I feel bad for the Clintons to have so many close associates and friends end up suicide with 2 bullets to the back of the head. I mean, it is just,
Doesn't
I mean,
everybody
just
have
tragic.
36 people in their life like that?
Yeah,
30,
something like that.
36?
The only person who has this many suicides in their life is MSK's ex-girlfriends.
Oh God, it's not Tuesday. I just want to point out Hillary Clinton is, oh good Lord, man. If for anyone who doesn't understand how weird that lady is, watch
Evil.
her talk
The word
to
is
Donald Trump.
evil.
Watch her talk to Donald Trump about that tax code bullshit. And he just completely
Oh, I love
eviscerated
that. That was
just
one of the
watch
best
that
moments.
alone.
That was
You know how I
that
have to
was-
know about her history because I don't care for her that much. Just don't only watch that, and you will see just how much of a slimy piece of shit a lot of these guys are. That's the reason why I think Trump is liked by like he just kind of exposes them for who they are.
Yeah,
and
he's
that's
honest.
why they don't
And
like
he's honest
him.
when he's a part of it. Like that was his other thing. Was like, did you take the 10 million tax credit? Blah, blah. Of course I did. Just like all of your donors, and everyone else. You could have changed the law. Like Obama was in. You could have pushed that this couldn't be a part of the tax code anymore. But you won't do it because all of your donors do the same damn thing.
Yeah, and she benefits from it too. They could have gotten rid of it. They could have taken it away. She didn't. She benefits from it. She's just a piece of shit. This is all it is.
It's the same thing. It's them going after Elon now because while now he's not so great with the left, they're going after Elon, and they're saying, well, he shouldn't have taken the subsidies and stuff. And Elon's come out against the subsidies, and they're like, well, then why did you use the subsidies? Because they were available.
Because
I mean, it'd be stupid of me not to use them.
Would have taken them too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, on top of everything else, yeah. As Norman said, you have a fiduciary responsibility to your stockholders. If something comes up that will make them more money versus, you have to do it. That you owe that to them.
Yep.
Hi Theo, how you doing, man?
Because unlike the leftist belief of how businesses are ran, businesses are made and designed to make money.
What crazy?
No.
Shocker.
This is a perfect example of how that's wrong, dude.
Warner Brothers would like to have a word with you about making money as a company. Shit, that was.
Hey, you want to know?
Will teach you to listen to authority.
Creative Crusaders would like to show you how wrong you are, sir.
But before we go, Theo, how you doing, man? You alive?
Yes, sir. What's up? Happy birthday, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, I got late earlier. My wife gave me reverse cowgirl, and now I'm talking to you clout chasing fucks.
You are fake news.
Well, no. He's right.
That's something
she
cool
didn't
actually
win.
turns out happened today. Something good happened today. A bipartisan bill passed flying colors that in Congress today that public schools have to teach that communism killed more people than Hitler, and that the dangers of communist theory and how horrible it is in real life. They now have to teach that, which is great because I went to one of the top high schools in the country and they fucking wouldn't teach us that.
We skimmed over it, and even I knew it was a bad thing.
Hi, Walter. How you doing, man? No, I meant before we go further down the rabbit hole.
You said that earlier too, man.
They know what I'm talking about.
We've been here for 20 minutes. Are you really kicking us all out?
They know what I'm saying. They're just fucking.
Dude, you need to look at dude. Quentin just described all of us to a fucking T.
He's scared.
Did he got you a birthday present?
Oh no! I love mine. He nailed me.
Me too.
Oh wait, that's getting
Clip
clipped.
that.
Whoa, shit!
Whoa, that's kind of gay. Tiny,
I like
fine as hell. Jamie Lee Curtis going into the strip scene of True Lies. Keep rocking that dress. She does look like Jamie Lee Curtis if she was younger. I just now noticed that.
Quentin found something else that happened good today. She found that dress.
God, man.
So Quentin got me with Drunken Emerald Arrow looks like he is a retired Oliver Queen that lost everything betting on the Tyson fixed the fight. And the casino gave him a lion's hat as a consolation prize.
He said Full Metal Nate looks like someone that bought Limp Bizkit reunion tickets 2 years early and tells all his buddies in the work bedroom how he did it for the nookie. What? No. What the fuck?
What? Theo looked like he just got done cutting off Thanos' head a month ago and hangs out with his buddies in New Asgard ready to talk shit to new Master 69 for his friend Court.
Darnell looked like he got too hammered at the hotel and Weekend at Bernie's, and everybody forgot to tell him when the weekend ended.
Oh, well, WZ wanted me to share off his new videos that he posted on the W's channel.
Do it.
Do it. One that I did ask for. Good Lord. Her mom.
Oh, you guys, don't forget. John Longbox looks like he goes to the comic shop and hangs out waiting for people to show up so that he can tell them how people about all the comics he's read in 1964.
1964. He's not that old. Good Lord. Makes like he's ancient.
John's like, you know what? I'm not going to deny that.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not ending. When I say before we go, I mean in the conversation where we go in further deep, like in my wife.
Oh,
Guy rizzes up girl for 5 minutes straight. Yes, I got the title I wanted.
Oh,
I remember this night. I remember this.
I wanted it to be okay. W's, if you're watching this, I want it to be my name. My name's supposed to be Guy, but it doesn't matter. But you got
Chinese mom. You might want to plug your ears.
Let's do this.
So like fuck, man. You guys are always doing this to me, man.
You do it to yourself.
Hold on. All right, go right.
Okay, before you start,
you know that what?
Before you start, I have to do something real quick.
Warning. Video contains lethal amounts of cringe. Viewers' discretion advised.
This isn't cringe. This is a Riz Master at its finest.
Damn.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, let's go. WZ says, "Hey, Tiny, do you know that MSK talks about when you aren't around?" That's not true. I've never seen that thing. I've only just
It's about her
fantasized about it.
butt, you know.
I've only fantasized about that. I've never seen that. I'd imagine it's a very shaved thing. Yeah, I imagine that tastes very good.
What happened here? MSK, are you?
No. So
I've been instructed to explain to MSK that according to those of us who are mature, rational, and civilized in the world, you're gross.
For hugs.
I send you lots and lots of virtual hugs.
We'll see you on a. Okay.
That was priceless. That was good.
She's crying. She's crying. It's not even about you.
I mean, that's
it was on TV
later on this month, and I know after she sees this, she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, MSK, your dick is so big and your wrist is so much. I just love the way you look at me."
Never happened.
I just don't get women. I don't. Women are weird.
Here we go.
Tiny has a lot of baggage in a relationship.
Wow, dude,
saying.
shut your mouth. He says shit like this, and then the moment she shows up, he's like, "Oh, hi, Tiny, how you doing tonight?"
Never
Yeah,
happened.
I can be your black king, you Jewish baby. Yeah,
It happened.
I ended up clapping her 2 times in a row.
Whoa!
Came-
Stop!
I clapped Tiny twice in an argument.
Stop
She came back.
No.
She was like, "Oh my God!" And I love like clap for a 3rd time.
No, stop talking.
You told me no for top G's to go to the dentist.
She didn't tell me no. No, not true. I hate you people. You guys are fucking pieces of shit. She wasn't even invited. I don't think she can top me because I have 8 inches. I don't think her mouth could get down that far.
Dude,
Oh my God!
Stop it right now.
Never
You're
happened.
building a case against this man, and Tiny's the defendant.
I didn't say anything. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Don't
We
worry.
have receipts, man. You said it live. It's never going away.
You would have to be in that building, analyzing your products and stuff. So how much money do you have to give me a lap dance? Hypothetically speaking, if you were a stripper. Are you worth like $20?
Well, you definitely get the MSK markup.
On your product. What if I get a perk of like I gotta get some of your underwear and sniff them on stream?
What?
God damn.
Huh?
A more aggressive approach during the sex, or you prefer more of a gentle, passionate approach? Don't answer that. I'll just fantasize about that in my head.
Answer that in my DMs if you could.
MSK. For shame, sir.
I don't think I've ever asked her that, but I probably shouldn't because her mom hears that. She'll probably beat me up.
I don't think you should ask that, sir.
It's onesie.
Oh, good.
That onesie's cute.
Ass come out of that? Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Damn.
I'm joking.
This has been the horniest stream from start to finish.
I'm also going to try and sample what it tastes like.
Man, you shouldn't do that.
I know vaginas. They're all different sizes and thicknesses and all that stuff.
Oh my god!
Talking about having sex with women, it makes it sound like you have sex with men. Every
Eat fucking butter.
God damn.
Weren't we gonna be done in 5 minutes?
Yeah. You trying to get rid of me?
There's only so much I can take in a night.
One size fits all when it comes to women vaginas. Actually, wait a minute. In your condition, do you get periods anymore?
Oh my god!
What the fuck? I can only menstruate at the beginning part of the month when I put a stick up my ass. You know?
God damn.
Or an egg.
I feel like I'm gonna be on an FBI watch list for watching this.
A raw egg. We've gone to a stream where we've explored every inch of Tiny's body.
You what?
We've gone to a stream where we've explored every inch of Tiny's body. Congrats, Tiny. You are our friend. She should be surprised and happy she gets to interact with a 9-inch.
Tiny laugh.
Shit. That never happened.
You're easy. 40.
It's never happened. Tiny, I never said these. I never said these streams when you were. I never said these things when you weren't here. John's long box DM'd me them, and so did Nate. They told me to say
I'm
these
sorry.
things. I have
Nate
receipts.
and Theo have both turned red.
I have such
Oh my
secondhand. I have such secondhand embarrassment from watching that. Like, oh my god! Like, fucking hell.
So I hate to be the shithead on this sandwich, but me and Drunken's got to go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So, good lord. We'll just do the outros really quick. So, Darnell, you got anything planned coming up? You want to let people know about?
Shit. This weekend's actually stuffed. I got your show tomorrow night. I got something with Moxie Dame over on her channel. I'll be there. Sunday I'm gonna be with go to Emerald. I need to get my thoughts.
In 30 minutes, we have the insert title here show. Tonight's topic is going to be about the pardoning of Hunter Biden and more evidence of living in a two-tiered justice system. And then I will be back here tomorrow night.
I think Darnell's brain stopped working the moment we watched that video.
If it makes you feel better, Darnell, I forget who I'm going to be streaming with all the time.
This is the first for me. I need to start making a calendar.
Exactly.
9 p.m. Pacific time. I'll be on Pacific tomorrow night. I'll be on this will be after your show. I'll be on
you're good.
Moxie Dame's channel. We'll be doing some grifter thing. I will not be playing tomorrow in Cursor Strahd. I am actually taking time off, but I will be in the chat talking to people, and that's probably where I'll be for the next 15 20 sessions. I don't know. I may just take the whole entire campaign off. I'm not sure.
Please don't.
So, and then Sunday night I'll be with Sammy 3Pete on his channel at I think that's also 9:00, and then supposed to be doing Space Jockeys. We're talking about Terminator, and they're gonna move it early up in the night. So yeah. Sorry.
Very fine, man. Check out the posting MSK's L link above for more content. I never post L's. Tiny made me.
I'm going there right
mind
now.
controlled me with her succubus level of aura energy around her. Make me say these things.
Tiny is
Say bye bye.
Wait,
Tiny is Tiny's an angel named Tikva. You leave her alone. She ain't no succubus.
Good lord. Succubus on Tuesdays, by any chance?
Are we about to get a
You
part
actually know
2
what a
to that
succubus
video?
is?
Don't you suck the life out of men?
You suck the life energy out of men if you're a succubus. Yes, generally through sex.
You know, Tiny, I'm not attached to my
You
life
have to
energy.
have
If you're looking for targets, I'm not attached
Yeah.
to my life energy. Just so you know.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
so you're aware.
So you could suck all the energy out of me. Wouldn't I become white at that point?
No, stop.
God fucking damn.
Stop. Just
It's
stop.
energy, not melanin.
Suck the melatonin out of a black guy.
You
Melanin.
melatonin.
Something else.
Okay, that was a Nats quack moment. Just saying.
You were a clip machine.
God,
Okay,
man. God.
Oh, poor guy.
We need that gamer chick to come back for a stream. I like gamer chick. She's just. She said her boobs are like big double D's, and I'm like, can I see them? Like, come on, like, don't tell me that. You're gonna show me? Like, fuck.
And she
All right.
hasn't been back since.
Education time.
Damn.
This is melatonin.
Why are you taking drugs? Why are you taking drugs? You fucking crackhead.
Yeah,
Hunter
but in
Biden.
MSK's defense,
They're
whenever
not
you take
drugs,
those
they're
pills, you feel like
supplements to help you
abandoning your
sleep.
children.
God, man.
Fuck me.
These are gummies. They're actually pretty good.
Huh.
I mean,
Wow.
actually, melatonin is great for most people, but every once in a while, there's someone who's very sensitive to it.
Yeah.
If
I
I,
don't
take,
take
like,
it every night.
if I take an entire milligram, I end up waking up screaming with night terrors. I have no idea why, but melatonin gives me really bad nightmares.
It's funny. I take melanin pills, and then I feel like abandoning my children.
When Tiny takes melatonin, she dreams of Strahd. Oh god.
You're good.
MSK, what are you looking at?
Saying MSK has no L's again. I never have any L's. Tiny was making me do these things. She's been
when I
controlling
wasn't
me
even
this
there,
whole
since
time.
most of those at least half of that was when I wasn't even on the stream.
Oh yeah, huh?
Theo, let's boo this man.
If she sucked the melatonin out of it.
Melanin, not melatonin, you illiterate jackass.
I'm trying to be illiterate like all the black people I know. God damn.
Yeah. Melanin is what gives your skin any pigmentation.
So
Melatonin
how do-
is a supplement that helps you sleep too.
So how do I make you black?
What?
Oh Lord Jesus!
Couldn't we paint? If we painted you blackface, would you do that for a stream?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, and forgive my friend
Would
MSK.
I do
He
blackface
knows not
for
what
a-
he does.
for a stream.
Gosh.
Possibly, but you have any idea how fucking long it takes to put on that much makeup?
Hey, Kitty. Tiny's nightmares are MSK being in the same room. Wow. Wow.
Oh, God.
Well,
He's
Forgive
like
our-
a little brother. You know you're not actually allowed to kill him.
technically speaking.
Little stepbrother.
Yeah, that'd be kind of hot though. Hot little stepbrother fucks
Nope.
Jewish lady.
Nope.
Everyone was thinking it. I was just saying what you guys were thinking.
No,
we
No, nobody was thinking that.
I'm a mind reader. I know men and I know women very well. I've analyzed the women anatomy and personality, and I've studied them for
You
years.
have no idea what those words are.
I
Because
hope
they
you
don't go
noticed that.
together.
I hope you noticed that John hasn't said a word, probably because you fried his brain from all the dumbassery.
Honestly,
I'll bite my tongue. I'm going to get myself in trouble if I'm saying what I want to say.
Tell you what, I do believe MSK that he has studied women's anatomy. I believe him when he says that. Yeah, at least Amaranth's anatomy.
Hey! If you only see the butthole for $5.99, you can't beat that. You know, Black Friday deals too.
He studied female anatomy from like a peephole, you know.
Yes, sir.
What are you in the 80s when people used to do that? Oh my god!
Oh Lord! See, you made Tiny turn off her camera.
She's tired of your shit.
Oh gosh, man. It's funny that the final third of that video was from the from just this past Wednesday show alone. This man is an L content machine.
My face hurts.
Man, you guys shouldn't go back and watch the debate ones. She got completely cooked in those. Good Lord, man. It was like actually just destroying someone just from the ground up. I love it.
Motherfucker, Tiny is not. Here's the thing. Tiny is not the one who's had videos made about her, mocking her. You are. I like that wig, Tiny.
Does she have a Shaniqua one?
What cosplay was that part of? Anyway,
this one actually I haven't used yet. It's probably going to be for a mermaid, but I have one that's slightly shorter than this and a little bit different. And I did that for use that for Rogue, the American Dream.
You look like Maggie Gyllenhaal in that wig.
Mike has bad knee. Says, I think you're actually wearing her down, MSK. Keep the wrist going. It'll work eventually.
Right.
Eventually, I'm gonna hit a banger one. She's gonna be like, "Okay, Daddy, you're my Jew now. Thank you. I can be Jewish. I could be.
You could, but you'd have to go through conversion.
Ah, shit. Does that mean I have to still be black?
You
It doesn't care what skin color you are. It's you need to know that. Look up Ethiopian Jews. They make you look like you're barely tan.
It's only in religion, buddy. It has nothing to do with your skin tone.
Damn, anything not to be
You
black.
can take it as an ethnicity in the sense of culture and such, but that still doesn't matter your skin tone.
Good Lord, MSK, you're the only gooner here. That's why you were the only one thinking that. Tiny has 0 videos and lives on her channel. Yeah, she doesn't stream yet. Eventually, she might potentially do it.
Actually, it was funny. I decided to do my Rogue the American Dream cosplay at the FD Friday Night Tights meetup in Vegas, and someone walked up behind me and like tapped my shoulder, and then like said hello and walked away. And I realized that they put a sticker on me, and it said, "Hello, my name is Amaranth."
Was it MSK?
No.
Gosh, man, it'll work eventually.
Just the red wig.
Oh, since I know there's going to be a little bit more people watching this show than the normal ones, John's Longbox says Hero Tales comic book #1 he's currently even shipping them. He's raised over $6,000, closing it on $7,000 at some point. You know, maybe
it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
he gave me a free review.
I did another $1,000 on Kickstarter, so I'm close to 8,000.
Nice.
Hell yeah. He gave me a free review copy so I could basically do like an 8-hour MSK cast just shitting on him. You know, that's kind of what we do around here.
Couldn't afford it, so after 2 hours of crying, I mailed him one.
Are you okay? That's just my wife. After not making her orgasm for 2 hours, she just started crying.
Your bed does not count.
Damn.
Or your body pillow.
Or your couch. Hell, at this point, your bookshelves and dresser don't count either.
Those have no stains on them. Okay, so one is white, so even if I did do that, you wouldn't see it. God. Oh, remember that episode of 2.5 Men where Evelyn's husband died and the police came and they flashed a flashlight in Charlie's room?
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I never even saw that show and I already know I don't want to know what was going in that room.
You know, me and my
a jar of mayonnaise exploded in here.
Me and my aunt were talking about sitcoms earlier. I've seen some really good ones. Like I really used to like Friends, and 2.5 Men was another one. How I Met Your Mother, and probably Last Man Standing with
Did you
Tim
ever watch
Allen.
Big Bang Theory?
I liked Last Man Standing a lot, but I didn't actually see almost any of those. I know they were very, very like zeitgeist, very popular, but I never ended up seeing almost any of them.
MSK brought up Big Bang Theory. I actually never got into Big Bang Theory like I did the other ones I just mentioned.
All I would say, even if you've never gone into them, you could just type up into YouTube their names, and there's going to be channels that put out the highlights from the episodes anyway. You just watch those all.
I was weird because I'm so geeky on so many other levels. I just really didn't get into Big Bang Theory all that much. And then I actually met one of the actors at a Halloween party on the Upper East Side.
Okay. So if anyone that has gotten paid, you can go and back. Tiny's getting a free book because she's a girl. It's just kind of the perks that they get for being girls, actually.
I am cool.
I'm going to will that into existence. So make sure you guys go and support that over there. I'll be reviewing it
I got
soon.
no problem with you sending her your copy.
Oh, damn it. Good Lord. I've never simped for Amaranth. The only thing I said, because people were celebrating her losing her YouTube channels and getting randomly canceled. Okay, you can't be like against cancel culture, and then when someone else has it happen to them, you're like, oh yeah, I love when this. No, either you consistently
you're against it or you're not. Yeah, I agree.
Actually canceled, or was it more like she did things that were so heinous that people didn't want to deal with her anymore?
YouTube randomly took down her ASMR channel, and I think they almost took down her main one. No, but it was just the principle of it. People were celebrating her losing her livelihood, and it's like, well, you can't do that. I thought we're not supposed to do that. But I forgot. It's all cultish, hypocritical bullshit anyway. At the end of the day, man.
Well, I mean, that fake. The fake battered Wonder Woman syndrome thing with her husband and him supposedly being this horrible, abusive son of a bitch that got a lot of attention and a lot of sympathy.
Yeah, that was.
And then when it found out that the whole thing was just like a lie, it was just another scheme to make money.
Of course it was. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know a lot of people were just people who didn't care about her or thought about her neutrally went, no, you don't get to play that game. You don't get to do that. It is the real life for so many women and some men. That you don't get to play with that.
She was faking getting domestically abused. I'm like, what? She doesn't even need to do that though.
She had voicemail recordings of him screaming at her and calling her the worst possible stuff. She showed evidence in her physical reactions to certain sounds and his voice and thing that made you look like she had actually been abused. But you found out like all of it was just fucking faked. She did research on what an abuse victim looks and sounds like, and then she just fucking played a part, and that's not okay.
Yeah. At the time, I did because I want to believe all women. People say you need to believe all women, so you just believe it. And to be fair, you never know. Like maybe her husband really is abusive to her. Maybe she just hits. You never know.
I don't blame her. You send money to these OnlyFans girls. You send money to the Hawk Tour girl. I have no sympathy for you.
Yeah, and like. I shit on modern women because modern women are stupid, but I always shit on dudes too. It's like all these guys are talking about, why can't I get a girl? If
no, it's the same thing with Donald Trump. These women are doing, they taking advantage of the tax codes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's Trump took advantage of the tax laws. These girls will take advantage of stupid men. You know what? To me, it's the same thing.
Well, it's just one thing, man, where these guys are like, man, I can't find a girl. And it's like, well, if let's say you hypothetically did find a girl and she finds out you're sending like $1,000 a month to a random bitch, they're probably not gonna like that. I'm sorry, like most girls will everyone like that. They'll probably think you're cheating on them, sending random money to a woman that they don't know you're involved with. Like, guys out there, if you send money to these women, you're a loser. You're a fucking pathetic loser, and you deserve to be lonely. Like, I shit on women all the time because they're not smart. But goddamn, I
kind of feel a little bit bad. Just a little bit bad for some of the guys out there that get pulled into some of these things. Like when I used to bartend at the strip club that I've talked about before, there was one dude in there. He was convinced one of the girls was his girlfriend. He fucking co-signed a car for her. He helped her get into her fucking condo. I'm saying like, she's not your girlfriend. She's fucking you. Like I would literally sit him down and try to like explain to him, she's using you. Like
I remember back when I was in college.
He was an unbelievably nice, sweet person, and I felt horrible because he was obviously being taken advantage of.
When I was in college, like you go into college, you're a liberal and everything like that. And I dated a girl who was a stripper, and I did the whole thing like it's exploitive. And she was like, "John, what are you nuts?" And she goes, "Where's the money going? The money's going from the men into our pockets." She goes, "We say whatever we want, we get your money, and then we go in the back room and we laugh at you and we point, that guy's a sucker, that guy's a sucker." She goes, "You're the exploited, not us. We're the ones buying cars. We're the ones paying." And I've never been to a strip club since she said that to me.
It's this thing.
One of my friends, she used to say, "Women lie and men are stupid. Why else would I make money?"
Yeah,
I have no sympathy for these simp guys. That's another one.
Most of them I don't, but every once in a while there's a really nice, sweet guy, probably slightly Asperger's, who doesn't quite understand what's going on.
Oh yeah,
those are the guys I do feel a little bit bad for.
Like some of them that might have like some sort of like special needs condition, might be a little disabled in a certain way.
So
that's fine.
So wait, that's why we're friends.
Asperger's is
good Lord, I hate you.
Higher end functional autism, and a lot of people with autistic issues can't understand like they don't understand social environments very well.
Like,
so if you've never really been able to get along, if you never really understand what's going on, and this drop dead gorgeous woman tells you that she loves you or that you're special or whatever, and she seems to be very like I sort of get it a little bit, but I mean, I don't know. I just happen to have this one experience.
Look
One
up,
guy who's- he didn't
look up
deserve.
what goes on in Japan. They have these bars with like good-looking young men, and they prey on the women.
Mhm.
And the women, they take out loans. They have lawyers and stuff in the bars to process loans. These women are like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt to the bar, and they actually become prostitutes and porn stars to pay off these debts. Like, as bad as this is in the States, man, Japan, I'm like, oh my God, I was watching a video on this.
Yeah.
Do they hire white guys at these bars?
Theo, I don't know if you want to go to Japan.
Well, actually, they sometimes I think at least one of the bars in Tokyo is actually known for having a lot of foreign men as part
You
of
speak
it.
Japanese though, that's the thing.
Yeah, that does make it.
You could be the Han Solo over
Most
there.
most people in Japan had to take English in middle school or high
Yeah.
school, so they can speak English to some degree. But if you can't speak Japanese, you're probably not going to make as much money.
I could be
Probably.
the strong silent type.
Oh God. That's what I am usually at the bar. And I
A
get all
lot,
the ladies.
also, a lot of these bars are kind of like the waifu or the maid cafe bars.
Oh
so
no.
They kind of expect you to have like a little bit of a gimmick in some way.
Mhm,
So
right.
like you got long hair, you could go at like be kind of a Hercules type of dude.
That's what made most of these modern women lose like their egos get so big. If you have like 100 guys every day, every hour, every minute telling you you're beautiful, sending you money, it's like, of
Yeah.
course women are gonna have egos that big. No one's challenging them, no one's pulling off any different perspective. Like there's the thing of like some girls literally want dudes to be dudes, like not talk down to them, but be a dude, like pull their hair during sex and smack their ass, all that stuff. That whole nice guy thing just doesn't work for women. Women tell dudes they want a nice guy and then won't date a nice guy. It's just how it works.
Kenny, can I
you
go
know?
to one of these bars in Japan and be Santa Claus? That could be my gimmick.
You
You
know,
get girls to sit on your lap.
Yeah,
Japanese
let me
are
put my
so
hand in your
obsessed-
stocking.
For whatever reason, the Japanese are obsessed with Christmas. They probably actually would let you do that.
I want to be Santa. Can I be a race swap Santa?
Ask my wife, how are you feeling today? Is that fever going away?
Good Lord, man.
Go be Santa Claus in Japan.
Having a nice Japanese girl sit on your lap and ask you for what if they're gonna get for Christmas this year, and you're like, my fat cock. Woo!
Oh,
Pornos
wow.
and douche.
No. Stop it.
Gosh.
Not everything needs to be turned into porn.
How do you know?
God damn.
Good Lord.
Because our
MSK's
minds are
direct
not in the
deposit is being wired to Amaranth as we speak. I don't think I pay for Amaranth's OnlyFans. It's not happening. I would never give money to thoughts. Oh my God. Or like that Talk to a Girl. She had like the highest views. She had like the highest listened to podcast for who would listen to this girl talk about anything? She sounds retarded. Like, she doesn't like what life experience is a 25-year-old girl gonna tell you other than just maybe like having fun? Like, oh God,
obviously to spit on
it.
You probably should spit on it if you're gonna do it. You know, I know how to do that very well for women. Obviously, I know how to pressure them.
No.
Jesus H Christ.
You know,
If you
I can jerk
MSK
off women very well. It's just my thing.
MSK, if you have to spit on that thing or jerk off a woman, she's not a woman.
Are you saying women don't jerk off?
You assume his girlfriend's gender.
Yeah, you fucking bigot.
Who said she was a girl?
I'm saying she's a girl. I'm not a gay guy. I'm a straight dude. Straight
That
as a
sounds
highway.
like something a gay man would say.
I'm just saying, if
It's every time.
If a girl is not doing 2-finger inserts, that's probably not a girl. Just saying.
Okay, stop.
God damn.
People say women don't jerk off. Fuck off.
Oh my
What-
God. Stop.
Brain rot. Society Review said. Oh, thank you. Oh, hi Tank. How you doing, man? MSK can't afford a bed because of his crippling porn addiction. What the hell?
You guys want to see the Christmas shirt I just bought?
Why are you wearing Christmas shirts?
Look at that.
Oh, nice.
It said Slayer. Tiny, you're muted.
That's adorable.
Oh, thank you.
No, that was
Christmas shirts.
I never paid for Caitlin's stream ever.
I buy a new Christmas shirt every year. It's just that one. I think my uncle would definitely approve of that one.
All right, guys, this has been rad. I gotta get out of here. Happy birthday, MSK. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah. Follow me on social media at Theo Snod, on Twitter at Theo_Snodgrass, on YouTube. I'm gonna be launching my live stream this Saturday, 9 a.m. Touchgrass with Theo Snodgrass. Episode 1 is gonna be premiering. Also, I have a comedy show coming up on the 19th of December. I'm going to be broadcasting that live on Twitter. So all of you fine people at home will be able to watch it. It's going to be very exciting. Yay. I'm excited. You're excited. The lighting is going to be great. The audio is going to be satisfactory. And you're all going to have a great time.
You're creating a porno? Wait, what the hell? It's like a casting couch session going to happen there. Holy shit.
That's not
you are on a couch though.
Right now. Yes, this is. You know what I do with my couch is between me, Jesus, and my Cardi B body pillow. Okay, we're not. This is mine. All right, fellas, I'm gonna get out of here. Happy birthday, MSK. Y'all take care.
Yeah,
peace out, brother.
Thanks for coming by, dude. All right, you know her by name? No, I don't know where. God, I know the female anatomy, guys. I've studied it. It's really easy.
Yeah, I don't think you know it as well as you think you do.
Well,
there's no audio.
That's because the site's muted.
First thing I did was quit all my jobs. I don't know how I'm supposed to pay the bills. Probably have to start selling crack or rapping. Rapping about selling crack. You know, might not even have a bit of LIGO. Well.
All right. So as you guys know, I'm not black.
I think we just got a glimpse of MSK 30 years from now.
Yeah. When he's, when it's his 56th birthday. See, my 56th birthday, I'm sitting in my house talking about comic books, and he's rapping about selling crack.
No, he's gonna turn 56, and he's gonna wake up in the morning. He's gonna be like, "Well, I'm white now."
oh God. I'm not a degenerate. It's not in my nature. I'm a sophisticated, charismatic showrunner.
Okay, Dildo Swaggins, you need to relax.
If my name is ever Dildo Swaggins, I'm throwing myself out of fucking fear.
It will if you come play. It will be if you play D&D.
No. I'm gonna show you what I think of that right now. Let me pull up that fucking clip. I was gonna say this is the biggest piece of dog shit.
You can't escape it. If you ever decide to play D&D, we've all agreed that is the name of your first character. You cannot escape your destiny.
I want to be Dildo Swaggins. Sounds kind of cool.
You could be our Hobbit.
It's not Tuesday. Fuck off.
Bard. You still need a bard.
A bard.
I love playing son. Bard. You could be like Scanlan. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, MSK is black? Yeah. Hi, Iron. Hi, Selena. How are you guys doing? You
didn't even read his comment.
He's white. The fuck? I can't have white privilege here. I'm black.
He's calling you out, brother.
I never did anything.
My name is Homer, and I'm just here because the court made me come.
Homer, with our help, you'll never touch a beer again.
Well, now we know not to let him play Strahd ever. He might actually just do that.
This show was never ending 40 minutes ago. Who said these lies?
Before you go, which makes it sound like the show's ending, silly.
Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies.
You said it 3 times tonight already.
Who said these lies tonight?
I think you forget this live is going to be available for replay. We can go back and count.
I literally never. I said before we go, which means it's like further down the car. I hate you guys are fucking with me. I know what you're doing. I hate you all.
It's not our fault that you can't speak properly.
Tiny, I told you not to fucking send me One Piece memes. Oh my god.
What's wrong?
I didn't send you a One Piece meme.
You sent me this.
No, I did not.
Wow.
I love One Piece, and I use One Piece memes for all sorts of shit, but I haven't seen that one.
You would be proud of me. Me and Darnell were up the other night, and I was showing him funny clips from Fairy Tail, like out of context, and he was laughing his ass off, dude.
Fairy Tail's actually pretty easy to take out of context.
Well, he saw the clip when they're on Tenro Island and the guy's controlling Lucy with the voodoo doll when her fucking leg shoots up and Natsu's just like high kicking is gonna help us how?
See, Chloe believes me. I always tell the truth.
I'm crushed.
Wow.
How could you?
I have the riz with women. They look into my eyes and they go, "Oh my god, MSK, you're so hot."
Watch her next comment be, "How dare you tell the truth about this man?"
Oh.
Wait, so how far into 100 Years Quest have you gotten?
I'm only a couple episodes in. I went back to rewatch some arcs from the original anime. Like I'm just about.
Have you gotten to the forest dragon yet?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm rewatching. Like
there's some scenes once you get to the forest dragon that are going to be like.
Well, we all know they're gonna win at the end of the day, right? Because of the power of friendship and shit. So
the power of friendship.
But, there's going to be some interesting interactions, especially. Well, there's going to be interesting interactions a whole lot, but especially between Urza and Jalal. That I literally cannot wait till you've seen that.
Is it like laugh out loud or like cringe?
Laugh out loud to, oh my god, I can't believe I'm watching. I'm cringing now.
I really like Jalal as a character, so I really hope it's not.
No, absolutely. But honestly, when you finally get to that point, I want to watch you need to call me. We're going to watch the episode together, or you call me after you've seen it because you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
You know what I could do? I could always set up my Crunchyroll account on my computer, and we could just make a StreamYard thing and screen share the thing and watch it in here.
Sure, I have no idea how to do that, but if you do, I'm happy to join.
It's super easy. You just join. It's easy. You just share the screen.
You know how. Well, for example, let me pull this back up again.
Pull this black up again.
Like tech,
I'm
like tech autistic. I don't do.
Pull this up real quick, MSK.
Yeah.
So you know how when you screen share something like this, I can link up my Crunchyroll account and I can just screen share the screen and we can watch the episode like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's super easy. It's not hard at all.
Well, guys, I'm going to go to bed. I'm falling asleep.
It was really
me like my dad.
I always have fun when you're here.
That means she's wow.
John, I don't get to see you a lot, but talking D&D with you was really fun tonight.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, she said she likes when John's here, but not me. God man.
I just said that I have a lot of fun when John's here. I never said anything about that.
What do you want me to do, MSK? She's racist. What do you want me to say?
She's Jewish. They get to have that freaking thing because they're God's chosen people, man. They can just do anything at this point.
Yeah. She's white. She's not white. You know.
And since they are God's chosen people, we need to protect them at all costs.
It's like that whole Troon thing in Family Guy where the fucking Quagmire's mom, dad said that she could do whatever she wants.
I keep hearing that. That's like a word all of a sudden I've been hearing all week.
It's the way to get past YouTube's thing. It's a transgender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you say anything negative to that part of society, you get in trouble. So that a lot of people come up with nicknames.
Okay, all of a sudden I've been hearing that. You know,
I call them Decepticons. Because they're deceiving you. That's what I do.
More than meets the eye.
No, there's no more. That's gay. I was only here for John.
So I guess I'm leaving too. I'm
taking
my audience with me.
She's like, I got fun with John's here. It's like she's not someone. Oh my god, man. She's so lucky she's Jewish. You guys hold power in Hollywood. Oh my god.
A, not true. B, what the fuck does that have to do with anything that's just been talked about?
Not true. Also, the banks.
Yeah, they literally control a lot of people's lives. Just saying.
That's horrible. You guys are horrible.
The majority of people you're talking about have last names that may be Jewish, but these people haven't been to fucking shul in their lives.
Oh yeah, you're right. Huh? You might be telling the truth there.
That's
why I have you here for your intelligence.
Every year, what is that holiday? Sukkot with it.
Haktur.
It's funny because I'll be working in the city, and New York, there's a lot of Orthodox Jews. People always like, hey, you want to come and pray? they asked me.
Well,
I look Jewish, I guess.
Two things. There's Chabad, which sends out young yeshiva boys all over the place on certain holidays to try to make sure people do the holidays traditions. But you also have, especially in New York, there used to be the mitzvah mobile, and they would go around trying to find people who might be Jewish and
right. I get invited to join mitzvahs all the time.
Wrap to fill in.
Like, oh, you want to join that minion? You want to join that minion?
Yeah, that means they need 10 men over the age of 13 or 13 or over.
Men. Hallelujah, it's raining, man.
And it's funny because sometimes I go, yeah, I'll join the minion. And then we get to this meeting and they're just like, here you go. Which country would you like to control? Here's your bank. Here,
That is not what happens in any
would you like a movie? What movie would you like? I'm like, oh,
that is not true.
And then I go to the urinal and then they kick me out.
All right.
Can you go in the gender neutral bathrooms? I guess we can do that now.
It's good to see you guys, but I'm falling asleep, as you can tell.
Yeah.
By the quality of
All
my
right,
union.
John. You have a good night, okay?
Good night, man. How you doing? Yeah, see you later, man.
Again.
Bye.
As you guys know, we should be having John's Long Box on a one-on-one this week coming up. So I have some more one-on-ones because now, in fact, we're 10 episodes away from 100, and I'm going to try and make sure the show is, constantly having episodes in it. I don't know if we'll ever go back to what we were doing before, like 5 episodes a damn week and one-on-ones every day. Like, that was insane. Maybe
you're
I'll
doing too much. You burn yourself out.
We'll eventually get to that point. When we're at like maybe 500, I'll start putting really hard work and effort into the show.
I think I'm getting to the point where I'll have to start doing D&D like every weekend because not Strahd every weekend. But
did I give you permission to do that?
I don't need your permission to run my channel, jackass. But no, it's just I've got so many people asking me to like play this game, and it's like, look, guys, I've already got like 6 players as it is. If I squeeze any more in, it's
so
going
you're
to
going to set up a second. You're going to set up a second game and do every other weekend for each game.
I'm thinking about it
That's cool.
because there's another campaign I was planning on running like after Strahd is done, but. I mean, why do that when I can run Strahd and run that one at the same time? Just switch it off every weekend.
Okay, but you're a little bit of a perfectionist, so you can't run yourself ragged with this.
Yeah, and you're right. And
you
this
spend a lot of time prepping for each episode and for each trial. You make up a lot of stuff. That poor map that we never got to use because we refused to go in the hole.
I know. I'm still holding a grudge.
I think it's a cool idea for you to do too if you really want to, but do be a little careful. Make sure you don't burn yourself out or run yourself ragged. Okay.
Right. Like I said, I'm thinking about it. It's just I'm having to really I'm really having to sit back and think about it just because the amount of people that are asking to play now is ridiculous. It's like I told you, if
that's proof that people trust you as a DM and you're getting bigger attention. That's great.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm glad that people are invested in wanting to try this out. It lets me know that, like you said, I'm doing a good job. But I still gotta keep my my brain intact. I don't need like 8-9 people talking over each other, and
yeah,
because you already know from experience, it gets a little chaotic sometimes as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I don't know, just something to think about.
Well, we're going to go for a little bit longer, and I know how to last long in bed. It's just kind of my thing. I've studied sex.
We went from
screaming.
Yeah, we went from D&D right back to your bed.
My bed? What the hell? Oh, my God. So, Tiny, show off what you got for my birthday.
Yes, exactly what I got for your birthday, because you sent me gifts, which is kind of cool.
Good Lord. I'm going to send Nate a dildo next week.
We got a One Piece volume, 106.
Ooh.
Very excited.
Wow.
We have. Oh, hold on.
I need Tiny's heating pad. I'm really cold right now.
Yeah, you do, because my heating pad's amazing. Hold on.
I think I got a mini heater in here somewhere. I'll have to try to find it.
So I also was given by MSK.
Who's that?
The what's coming new from the X-Men and the little free overview of everything they're coming out, which you can see how horrible they're now drawing and treating the X-Men.
Why would you give her that, MSK?
No, because I recently asked him a little bit about what was going on with certain characters.
So I just showed her what the initiative. That's their new initiative. From the asses, a new butthole. That's what I call it.
And because one had gotten lost, but then it didn't get lost, and he already had one, I got another copy of All American because it is an amazing book.
So now you can give it to your mom, and that basically means I gave your mom a gift for my birthday.
Actually, I had the other cover because do you remember in Vegas?
Oh yeah,
Iron won the raffle. He won the one particular cover for American Lawman. And I was like, damn it, that was the one I really wanted. And he turns around and goes, happy birthday.
Oh,
It was my birthday that day.
Yes, it's the cover 8 where he has the girl on the other hand. Yeah. That's the best one.
Hey, Tiny, if we
And
buy
actually,
him
Gabe, just real quick, when Gabe came to San Diego for the San Diego meetup, he signed it. So now I have two. I have one that I can read all I want. Thank you very much. And I've got one that's signed that I can keep.
Was there another one in there?
Plastic.
Was there another one in there? That was it?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh.
Ultimate Iron Man. I'm very excited to get into this. Because I like Iron Man in general, and I haven't actually read an Iron Man comic.
So if you guys know that's I actually opened. So I did a comic book haul recently. I have that, and I accidentally ordered an extra copy. That's the Extremis storyline that they completely butchered in Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Iron Man 2 is not as good as the first one, but it's still kind of fun. It's kind of cheesy in its own way. Iron Man 3 is just not good. That movie stinks. I don't know why anyone likes that movie. That movie sucks balls. But you better.
I like some of the Black Widow scenes in Iron Man 3, but that's about it.
You better enjoy those gifts, Tiny. MSK traded his bed and his Dora blanket for those. Oh my god.
the infamous Dora blanket. I remember that. The blanket that spawned 1,000 memes courteous of Iron Oxide.
Those memes, the one where he put me in the Auschwitz. He put me in the internment camp. He put me in the internment camp.
Yeah. And then he put him in a Black Lives Matter rally and then a gay pride rally. And
why was I in these gay pride rallies?
He put you in he put you in a Just Stop Oil picture where they're blocking people on the road.
Before you open,
my favorite of those stupid sons of bitches was when they tried to when they blocked the road to Burning Man.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't understand they weren't on U.S. territory. They were on the reservation.
Right.
That rents out part of its land for Burning Man every year, but it's the people who have responsibility there and authority there are the natives and the Native American Rangers, and they showed up to one of these block shits and they just ran their truck straight through their fucking shit and dragged them off the street. And this one woman screaming, "But we're not!" I'm like, yeah, but those motherfuckers gonna take advantage, happy to take revenge on your white ass for the 300 years of oppression.
What was the one where there was someone trying to get their kid to the hospital and they were stopping traffic?
That was in England.
Didn't they like run?
And the woman came out screaming, "I have to get my daughter to the fucking hospital. You have to move."
Yeah, they didn't care.
No. And there was another guy. There was a guy who said, he said, "Dude, I'm on parole. I have to get to my job. If I'm late for my job, I'll get fired and then I'll fucking lose my parole." That dude ended up back in prison.
That is fucked up.
Iron said, "I'm an artist." Yes, you are, Iron. MSK giving a girl gifts on his birthday. Simp confirmed. Yeah, there's one more. So the other one that I sent is the one for Christmas because I wanted that one to be the bigger one. So the other one shall open in just a moment here. There was two. So I forget that. Good Lord.
If we got Tiny, if we
So you always said bigger. No, that's the other one. No, you can open that one. The other one is the real special one. So you always said bigger is better.
Hasn't arrived yet.
One hasn't arrived yet. Yeah, she said bigger is better, and I have 9 inches, so I know how to satisfy women.
Oh my god,
Nate's supposed to be helping me. He's like, fucking just. What are you?
Nate is not helping you dig that grave.
Not even close.
I'm cold. I want to take a shower and finish wrapping Christmas gifts.
What are you, a 90-year-old grandma?
Actually, it's really funny. I was talking to Jesse, the common nerd, about how, and he was like, I had a $5 Friday. I was freezing my nose and my feet. I'm like, you're not a chick. You can wear layers. He's like, I wore a coat, but I guess I have to I have to be willing to wear pants. And it's like, yes, You need to wear pants when it's cold.
You have to wear
It has
pants?
been
That's crazy.
it has been really cold over here in the southeast these past couple days because at my work I usually don't get off until like nearly 11 o'clock or almost midnight. And when you're trying to load trucks on a forklift outside at like 11 o'clock, when it's like almost 25 degrees, yeah, you're cold all the time.
Well, it's gotten into the low to mid 40s a few times a night here, and I'm just like, I moved from New York to stay away from the cold.
Dude, the floor under my feet right now is freezing. Like the air circulation in here is not that great.
Just before you say anything, there is a slight error with it, just a slight one, but it doesn't matter technically.
Ooh, I like that.
So that is a Iron Man complete guide. So you know, I said how I told you a long time ago, I got into comic books from those like Spider-Man guides, reading all the Spider-Man villains. So that's an Iron Man one they released. That's the last one they released back in 2009. So they already needed to update that. So there's 2 pages not missing from that. They were cut off. So I ordered myself a replacement with all the pages because I have to review them. So I need all the pages there. That one has 2 pages not missing. They're just cut off. That's just it. But everything else is fine.
Cool.
Yeah, Chloe, there's a lot of people here in North Carolina that have been getting really sick too. I had a pretty bad nasal infection a couple days ago.
MSK dipped into his emergency Little Caesars. Oh my god! No, what the fuck?
Also, one of the holidays, especially starting at Thanksgiving and going through to New Year's, is always a bad flu season because everyone's traveling. And the truth of the matter is, where you're from in the country has its own natural microbiome that you get used to from living there for so long. But when you're all going on trains and planes and boats and mixing with everybody from other parts of the country that have a different natural bionosphere or whatever it is for all the bacteria, beneficial and negative bacteria or whatever.
That right there covers Iron Man's entire comic book history from the point where he appeared in Tales of Suspense issue number 15, 13, and then to where he had got to in 2009. So that's a long history. There's lots of information in that book. Holy dude, I love guides. Guides are amazing.
I have a cousin who makes games, like card games or board games, like games that you play. And at one point, Marvel wanted to create a board game, and they hired him to help them design the board game. It didn't actually get made and put out for sale or anything. That got canceled eventually. Yeah. But to create the game correctly, they gave him 2 CDs. One said heroes, one said villains. And technically, those 2 CDs hold every character Marvel had ever created in its history up until that time, including characters that have never been used yet.
I got a version of that behind me.
It's like he had to sign all this shit that like he would give it away, he wouldn't do this, but he's promised me it's in his will. So if my cousin dies, I will get every piece of information that Marvel's ever had up until 2000 and something.
Tiny, I think I'm gonna get this hat for the next for D&D going forward. I saw that and I was like, oh my god,
thank you, MSK. Cool. I really, really appreciate these. I'm
why
really
why are you lying? God, you lie so much. Women just
why would you expect her to lie about that? What is wrong with you?
God.
Just take the rare W.
I need some BDS self-deprecate, whatever that word is.
What?
Self-degradation, deprecation.
It's deprecation, dumbass.
Degeneracy and degradation.
Degradation. Oh, okay. I was wrong this time. Huh. What do you know?
Of course you were wrong. I'm a genius.
Look what I got for tomorrow.
Oh, boobs.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's sick. I saw that. Oh, he's on a little D20. That's cute. I like that.
I thought you'd like it.
Yeah.
Chaz got his monitor in today too that I sent him. So
nice.
That yeah. Now Tiny
really
can share the gifts he gave her with her boyfriend. Wow. God, if that happened, I'm actually gonna off myself.
I don't have a boyfriend, as everyone knows. A and B.
Most guys have standards.
No, but what she does have are really good friends that care about her.
Yes, I do.
Yes. God.
But if I did have a boyfriend, he would like comics, and yes, I would share it with him.
Good Lord. Wow. Wow. You can't trust women. these
MSK,
days.
are you coping and seething?
Yes. Yes. I'm her
Chloe
boyfriend.
said, "I'm her boyfriend."
That's not how that works, Chloe. You have a vagina. She needs like a hard, long one.
Hey, don't assume her gender.
I never asked her how many inches she could take, so that's.
Oh
good
my
on that.
god, stop!
It's a birthday. Have some fun here. He wanted to say defecation. I bet I did. I actually was.
I think I said it.
Yeah, because if we're gonna say Tiny's gonna defecate on us, we might need to be in a different industry.
Okay, no, stop, no.
We're not European.
WC, you just gave WC and Walter some free content.
There are levels of degeneracy I don't even want to talk about.
Yeah, we're not in the German things. Oh,
when
God,
will you
man.
learn that your actions have consequences?
What are you, a leftist?
No, the leftists don't believe in consequences.
Oh,
yeah, that's why they keep acting retarded. I've got too many things in my Amazon cart. I need to clean this up.
What do I have in there? I don't have any books in there. I have to wait to get my pull list until I get paid next week, so I'm good on that right now. I got everything I need so far.
I got a couple D&D shirts I'm gonna buy too, Tiny. I got one in my cart that says, "When the dungeon master smiles, it's already too late."
Yeah, I don't have anything right now that I need.
It's like I think one of my favorite memes is it's a picture of Luffy and Zoro, and it says, "When this one stops smiling and this one starts, you're already fucked."
I was telling Darnell the amount of D&D memes I could make out of fairy tale clips is just fucking ridiculous at this point. Just because you guys have been through so much in a span of 10 episodes, I could literally just make countless memes off fairy tale clips. Like the amount of times Natsu gets knocked on his ass, that's Strider during any combat encounter. Like Alara is Loxus and Natsu is fucking Strider.
MSK wants to be defecated in, so that's just bad. That never happened. Ugh. Nope. I am a sane, put together human being.
We need to send a priest to his house, Tiny. He might need an exorcism.
A priest?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's gonna be Uncle Ruckus. He's gonna open the door. You're gonna open the door. He's gonna be standing there. He's gonna be like, "May white God bless you, MSK."
Oh my god, dude. No, but the year of 2025 was good. I'm old at this point now. My back's
It's not even 2025.
We haven't hit 2025 yet.
It'll be 2025.
Where the fuck are you?
I'm in the future. Send him a priest if he wants a boyfriend. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's wrong.
That's just wrong.
Shit.
You guys need to be in prison. You guys are disgusting. You're actually
you're one to talk.
I go to church.
People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
I'm not in a glass house. I'm in a rock
on
solid
that
house.
topic, you sure as hell are.
I'm in a rock solid house, ma'am.
MSK, I mean this wholeheartedly. Jesus Christ loves to use people like you to see his will be done.
The fuck you just say to me?
Remember that.
You speaking
Basically,
gibberish?
that there is a chance for you to have redemption, and that is a sign of how powerful Jesus is.
I want to lead a life of degradation.
Okay.
Alrighty. Satan just went, you rang. No.
Hey, those modern TikTok girls, maybe they're onto something,
Society, MSK tries to get baptized and the water turns red.
I'm not gonna lie though, Dragon Ball Z shit out of context is so fucking good.
Any anime out of context is fucking hilarious.
So this was me doing this to my wife last night.
Enjoying yourself before when you were sucking the life out of Kakarot.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Have you seen the little clip where it's Goku and Vegeta and blank is standing behind them, the Namekian.
Piccolo
is sitting behind them, and Bulma's like screaming and at the Galaxy Cop, and then they take off,
Oh yeah.
and Goku said something about like, she's also a really strong-willed or really intense female. And Vegeta goes, of course. That's only when we would want. It's in our blood. And Piccolo's like, oh my god, now I understand everything.
This is actual dialogue from Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which is Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
So is it true you used to go out with my mom?
Yeah, your mama was a freak, lil bro. She threw it back so hard, I had to pop a sensu bean.
What the fuck?
Oh god. Oh, there was a remember when Goku was put in the that energy chamber where he was gonna get
time
healed up?
dilation chamber.
Vegeta told Krillin and Gohan to wear armor before. Wait, he didn't wear armor when banging Bulma.
I don't know. Maybe he did.
No way he did. No way. Vegeta doesn't use protection.
I still hold the notion that Krillin is the strongest character in fucking Dragon Ball history. Not many men can say they wiped up Android 18 and lived to tell the tale. I'm just saying. WZ said, Nate, thank you for trying to keep MSK accountable. I try. Unfortunately, there are some things that even I can't do as hard as I try to. Tiny's right there with me. We try to keep him in line, and sometimes it's just impossible.
We do what we can.
We do what we can for his soul and for his own sake.
I hate all of you.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. If you truly hated,
If you hated us, we wouldn't be here, and we wouldn't be having fun helping you not have a big ego.
Helping me make quality content.
There you go.
With a straight face.
If you hated Tiny truly, you wouldn't be sending her gifts. I'm just saying.
Those are oh my! I hate you. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me out to be a simp?
That's not being a simp. That's just being generous.
I'm not a simp. I'm a giver rather than a receiver.
I'm not gonna touch that one.
I am a giver. Just look at my Christmas tree.
Okay. That's good. Oh, good gosh, man. No, turning 30 is okay. I people ask me all day. If people ask me, what do you want for your birthday? I don't typically want anything generally. Usually if I want something, I'll probably just get it throughout the year if I really wanted it. These days, I just kind of like go, okay, it's a birthday. You just kind of go through the motions of happy birthday and you say thank you, and that's pretty much it.
Tiny, I'm gonna send this man a bag of dice. We'll see if we can get him to play that way.
I have dice. I played Yu-Gi-Oh. Of course I have dice.
No, I'm talking about D&D dice.
No, that's for losers and not Chads. Chads play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude, what if I sent you
D&D, and people who play D&D are badass.
Dude, if I sent you Dragon Ball Z themed D&D dice, you wouldn't use those?
I already have those kind of dice. Well, not as like the whole stars and everything. I have certain set of dice for Yu-Gi-Oh. I have them up there. I saw them earlier when I was digging through my closet, not coming out of the closet.
Okay. Me and Darnell tried to hook you up, man. There's literally a homemade Saiyan race that you can play as in D&D, dude.
Losers.
You don't want to be fucking Vegeta and fight Strahd? What is wrong with you?
Party Vegeta in real life.
No, I don't see it.
That would be cool.
I hope James got you a bed.
No, seriously,
fighting Strahd would actually be really cool.
Seriously, Tiny, we found a stat block that someone made. It's a balanced race too. Like you can literally play a Super Saiyan in D&D.
Nice.
Yeah, but no, that's still not enough for this man somehow.
Not good enough. Try again.
It might boost your numbers.
I don't do clout.
Liar.
Yeah, Selena said she was gonna start her own Selena did a stream. She did one stream. She said we'll be back with more. We did nothing after that. Good
Lord.
Lord.
She's busy a lot of the time, and she goes on other people's streams. She does, and she works hard. So
Selena, I miss you. I say that because I haven't seen you in like days and weeks.
Chloe, that's most black people. Good gosh.
Iron says you've been really busy though. So
yeah, people are busy. I fully understand that. You know, just I'll tell people this. If you're just starting out on YouTube, because I've been doing this for a long time, and I never had an original channel that got retconned out of existence for hateful conduct. That never happened. This is the 1st channel I've ever had.
Yeah,
ever.
sure.
It's crazy how if you were
it was
if
totally
anyone was there,
fabricated, huh?
if anyone was there, you remember that people think I just don't know how to do this. I literally do. I can't show you proof unless you were there.
But yet you keep repeating the same mistakes as before.
I am not a bigot. I'm a registered Democrat as of 2024. I voted for Tim Walz and Kamala Harris. You know, so
working
That
morning
doesn't
and
stop
night.
you from being a bigot.
Oh, whose side are you on?
Mine.
Oh,
She's on the side that has common sense.
Yeah,
God,
me and
God.
Thomas Paine.
God. Oh my God. Okay, so I know Drunk 3PO. So Melanie Mack came out as a skunk,
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
and then her
Wait,
pronouns
what?
are you stank.
She's wearing this like hoodie that kind of makes it look like she's got weird freaky white fur over her hair, and she said that she's coming out as a skunk, and that
Is it like
she
a
expects
onesie?
you to respect her new personality
I
or new
wish.
whatever, and her pronouns are ew and stinky or something like that.
And then J3PO, he made this tweet. He says, as someone who has hung out with Melanie in the past, I can attest that Melanie does in fact stink.
Oh wow.
Shit.
Oh shit. That bitch is
Damn.
pussy stank.
Melanie seems like someone I'd like to have a beer with. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying she stinks. I've never met her in real life. She probably smells pretty good.
I'm not worried about how she smells. All I said was I'd like to have a beer with her.
Maybe a skunk wasn't the thing to come out as Melanie. Maybe you had to cook a little bit longer on that one.
Well, I think it was like a joke because she saw how she looked like with her hoodie on and decided to just use it. I don't think she actually thought it out in detail to be like a clickbait or like viral anything. I think she was just looked in the mirror and went, "Shit, this is funny. I look like a skunk."
Well, I think I've just figured out how to solve my my coldness problem, Tiny. I just need to buy a onesie.
There you go. Onesies are amazing.
I'll get like a Chewbacca onesie or some shit like that.
There you go.
I could just be a Wookiee. Kata says, "Happy birthday, guy."
Kato, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Wait, did you hear about that GTA 6 news? I was gonna cover it in a video.
No, all I've been hearing is memes saying we're gonna get World War III before we get GTA 6.
Dude, oh my god. Here, I'll just say
I
this.
see some posts about it being woke or
Toned down
or something.
I'll say this.
Really?
I played only San Andreas and I played Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto is literally known as raunchy. Probably like, you shoot prostitutes, hit them with bat. Literally that style of game. Grand Theft Auto is so controversial, and the way it's depicted as just raunchy and killing and all that stuff. You toning it down is literally not Grand Theft Auto.
Dude, to this day, I still don't understand. I've played games that are a lot worse than Grand Theft Auto will ever be.
Grand Theft Auto has it like where people are literally debating on should even kids even have access to it. Like, but the thing is, people like the way it is. Toning it down in any way, shape, or fashion that's not Grand Theft Auto. Then
these people haven't played Hatred or Postal. I'm
literally
just saying.
in Grand Theft Auto, you're a black guy going up to white women, shooting them in their chest, and hitting them with bats and stealing their cars. That's literally what you do.
It's the only game I know where you could like pay a prostitute for oral sex, kill her, and then take your money back.
Really? Yeah. So imagine having that toned down.
I don't believe in censorship, but that's a bit much.
But it feeds into his point. You can do that. That's why.
Yeah. And if you want to live up that fantasy, you can live up that fantasy in the game.
You kill the prostitutes and steal them, not the prostitutes, the strippers. You could steal the strippers and you could kill the strippers and steal their money in Doom or Duke Nukem or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It sucks that Iron canceled his stream today. No Great Friday stream today. Wow.
It's okay. You'll get a good Saturday stream tomorrow.
Wow. Good gosh.
Tiny, is Tikva going to be an angry angel, or is she still trying to be virtuous?
Though she has she's good. She's gonna be some pretty angry after Pact Thickly died. She's gonna be pissed.
Everybody forgot about Ismark. I'm kind of sad.
Well,
Y'all still got to deal with that. Like, what are you going to do when you finally see Irina again? Try explaining that to her. Oh, boy.
He died just like Pact. I'm not going to feel worse about him dying than Pact.
Yeah, true.
Dude, he's her brother. I mean, he's her brother. It's his responsibility help more than it is any of ours.
I mean, he did. I mean, he's the one that drew his weapon first, technically.
Yeah, but she didn't exactly seem like she was there to have tea and cookies.
Well, yeah, true. I mean, she was there to kill somebody.
Like I said.
But how are you going to handle Keon and Drax?
Well, that's a bit of a different story, and I don't think it's good to maim party members, but I'm gonna tan his ass or something.
Just slap him or some shit like that. I don't know.
That might work.
I mean, literally, tomorrow's going to be a pretty chill stream. I've got a cool role play encounter planned, but I mean, other than that, I mean, 95% of tomorrow is just going to be role play.
Mark Hamill, I am your president.
I saw. Why does Vader have Donald Trump's hair?
Remember, no matter how much you cry like a little bitch, Trump will still be your president.
It's even funny.
I need to save that one. I want that one.
Oh god! Oh no!
What the fuck? What?
She looks like without her makeup.
Right?
Dark.
Anybody watch The Legend of Vox Machina? Yes, I do.
I watched season 1. I don't know why I haven't gotten back into it, but
Season 2 is good. Season 3 is gay, but still good.
Okay.
I mean, it's Matt Mercer and his crew. You know, there's some shenanigans, but it still doesn't take away from the story they're telling and how good it is. I like watching it.
I heard that I was a little disappointed to find out that a lot of it's kind of pre-scripted. It's not nearly as much totally natural D&D, but I still think it's fun.
I mean, they're storytellers and they're voice actors, and I like the story they're telling, but like you said, it's not natural D&D that they're playing.
I think the first season or the first couple seasons of Critical Role were closer to legit. But when they realized how big they were getting and how much money they were getting, and especially when they got the anime deal, I think they decided that they couldn't leave it up to chance. And that kind of sucks, but I also understand where they're coming from.
You see, I would never do that. Like, if we ever got that big, I mean, I would still because the thing about D&D is the chaos. That's half the fun. You don't I've said,
an amazingly powerful character and being proud of everything you've earned, and then accidentally rolling a fucking nat 1 and just losing everything.
Right. That's why I like Percy so much. I like the idea that when he's powering up his gun, he's going to shoot it, and then just randomly it doesn't fire anything. It just locks. You know, D&D is fun because of the randomness and just the chaos that can ensue, and plus, the characters that you build up over time. If it's all pre-scripted and the outcome is already determined before the session starts, I mean, that's just no fun to me.
Yeah, I can understand that. So I think the funniest thing for me out of all of that was Matt Mercer having to deal with his fans. Because it turns out he has
he is so shy.
He's extremely shy, and he's a little bit self-conscious. Like, I guess either he was chubby as a kid or there's something. And the fact that he's considered like one of the sexiest men in all of voice acting just really threw him for a loop, and he was not dealing with it very well.
Well, I kind of want to point out what Walter just said. Yeah, me and Darnell had a really big talk about that because he finished season 3 and he had a really big problem with it. I mean, I can see why, and there's a lot of people out there that are jaded to that kind of thing, but you do have a point. It didn't really affect me either because, I mean, it just kind of free flows with the story. They don't really stop to put emphasis on it and go, hey, we're virtue signaling. No,
it really matters.
Yeah, it's just, oh, there's a character in the show. He's just gay, and they move on.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Like, most people really wouldn't give a fuck, honestly.
if they took the budding relationship between the brother and the druid girl that seemed to be very obvious in season 1, and if they'd pushed it even farther in season 2, and then in season 3 suddenly she's screwing the paladin girl, like suddenly that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But as long as it makes sense for the character, as long as it works with the story, that you're not destroying things so that you have an excuse to shove it in, I don't have a problem with it.
No,
shove it in.
That is how you do diversity and inclusion the right way.
Yeah, and honestly, I think a lot of people in the indie community have a woke chip on their shoulder to some degree. Everything they see goes through the filter of we've been bombarded with so much woke for so long, and we hated all of it, that there's an automatic hatred or negative thing to almost anything that is actually diverse or whatever.
I talked about the same thing.
I'm gonna go watch the movie, because you shouldn't talk about something you haven't seen. But I saw Wicked on Broadway 3 or 4 times.
Is the play good?
The play's amazing.
Okay.
And so much of the stuff that people seem to be pissed about with the movie, and that they keep talking about with the movie, that's not how it is. I don't know, like, it's not supposed to be an allegory for racism. It was not an allegory. She's green. She's not a race that anybody would know. She's fucking green. It's not racism.
It's green.
It's the
that thing's green.
The highest nail gets the hammer. It's the person who makes you see things. But I get really annoyed that so many people are like, oh, it's an allegory for racism, and there's all this shit about racism. No, it's really not, or it's not supposed to be.
Like, to tack along to what you said, this is something that I pointed out for a lot of times too. Like, I can understand why people think those things, and they still literally still happen to this day. But not everything is like that, though. Like, literally, the Service Snape thing literally just happened less than 24 hours ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying that they don't have every reason to be jaded, but I think
for sure.
The fact that they're jaded has pushed them to be overly critical of things that don't necessarily deserve it.
Yeah. Certain things weren't even, like, I would say, woke. They were just bad.
Yeah. And also, it's what's I guess what puts me in a very different position than most people going into this is, even as a child, I hated Wizard of Oz. I thought Dorothy was a fucking brat. And I mean, I didn't like the witch, but I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the story. I didn't like the main characters that you're supposed to like. And so when someone gave me a different version of that story that to me made much more sense and that I connected with, I'm like, but I didn't see it as,
Thank you, man.
I never saw it as, they're taking an evil villain and they're giving her an excuse just so that she has an excuse, because there's no real villains. There are still villains in that fucking show, like the headmaster, and to a large degree the wizard. And everyone's like, oh, they're being cruel to the wizard, and they're fucking with the wizard because he's a man. It's like, I'm sorry, do you not remember the original? He's not actually a good guy. He seems like a good guy, but he's not.
It's literally the smoke and mirrors. It's literally the trope of smoke and mirrors. Yeah.
He's Society just like everybody.
Wicked is woke. They're going to use that film to rally against Trump during award season.
It's not, but it's not supposed to be, and that's driving me nuts. Everyone keeps saying it's woke, and it shouldn't be.
Yeah. Chris Gore is completely off on the film. You know, it's always different strokes for different folks. I have no interest in watching because I just don't care. But like,
I'll check it out when I'll probably check it out when it comes out on demand or something.
Yeah. So my thing is, I wish the word woke would have a clear-cut definition of it, because it feels like when people are saying it, I don't know if they're saying the word woke as far as like they race swap someone or gender swap someone, or are they using it as a substitute word for the word bad. That's what I'm trying to bring up.
Hey, Tiny, is Fairy Tale woke because it has a bunch of badass females in it?
Okay,
no.
Now you're doing it again. I hate you.
Someone made this video that I've had saved for more than a year that I will eventually fucking take the time to destroy and deconstruct. But someone's like, people who scream about woke don't even know what they're talking about. Freaking Farscape was here for years, and it has woke because it's got a female lead. Like, fuck you, that doesn't make something woke. She makes sense. She has full character development. She has flaws as well as being a badass fucking soldier. Like, there's nothing woke about fucking Farscape.
there's this Star Trek thing where apparently this black guy came in and people said we're like, if this black guy was introduced nowadays, people would call it woke. I'm like, you just have missed the plot. It's not how.
You're talking
Man.
about Benjamin Sisko.
Yeah.
Benjamin Sisko, who no one had a problem with as president, as commander of a fucking space station, of running everything. I mean, honestly, you should have problems with him. He gave up. Like, he stopped doing what he was supposed to just to go fight people that pissed him off, basically. But I just,
yeah, woke would be like
Don't
what
hurt
they're
your
doing
head,
to me
Tiny.
with what they're doing with like the whole Service Snape thing. That I would consider woke. Why? Like, I think most people kind of envision woke now to be. I'm speaking from my personal experience, like race swaps and gender swaps. I would probably consider it that, like, or what do people like talking down to men in movies?
Female girl boss characters that
girl
don't
bosses,
have
yeah,
any flaws. They don't have real character, and their characters never do anything.
Emasculating men, emasculating the male lead. That's part of, I guess you could say, wokeness. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, John Crichton, even though he's an astronaut, not a soldier, he follows Aaron's lead until he feels confident, a little bit more confident on his own, and then he does all sorts of shit to piss her off and piss everyone else off, trying to do what he thinks is right.
Wizard of Oz literally has a lion as a main character, a cowardly lion, and a scarecrow, and a tin man.
I need you guys,
Yeah,
Tiny. That's
fucking sense to me. I didn't like them.
Tiny. That's a D&D moment right there. I need you guys to do one thing for me. What's that? Talk me out of it. And he just turns to walk away.
I just woke should be by definition putting modern cultural shit, shoving it into something where it doesn't belong, and in a way that takes away from the story.
Society. Notice there are a lot of gay witches in 2024. Star Wars, Wicked, Agatha, etc.
Wait a minute.
Give me 1 sec.
There aren't supposed to be any gay witches in Wicked.
What is the thing with gay witch?
Like I said, I have to go to the movie. I have to see what they've actually changed.
No. Why is it now every single time it's a witch, they're apparently gay? What is with that?
Hollywood's obnoxious. I don't know.
I don't even. Every witch now is just a woman that just eats carpet. Like, what the fuck?
They eat.
Every witch now is gay. They really took the whole Salem witch trials as like, that was whatever. People don't know. Fucking nuts. It's fine. I don't care. Notice there are a lot of gay witches in Star Wars. Agatha. I'm not disagreeing on that one. But it just, I'll say this for people. It's not just if things are woke or whatever. If a person you agree with as far as like content creation, as far as like movie opinions, maybe they are telling the truth from their own personal opinion, and it's all opinion anyway at the end of the day. But just because that said person says X thing about something does not mean you yourself feel that way unless you've watched product, right? People say, but why do I have to watch a piece of shit? That's the thing though. You can either take what you heard, you can either go experience it for yourself. Keep in mind, you may like it. That's just how our human nature is. You may like something that someone else doesn't like. Do you just automatically not like something because someone else did? That makes you an NPC. I'm not listening to you for your opinions, because if you can't form an opinion for yourself, I'm not bothering listening to you. But you can do that if you want. I don't watch every bad movie, but I'm not gonna sit there and say, hey, because my favorite person doesn't like it, I don't like it.
Yeah, that reminds me of when I saw The Northman in 2022.
What a great movie.
That movie is fucking amazing, dude.
I missed it in theaters, but I heard great things about it.
I saw that it wasn't an empty theater, but here's the thing. I'm sitting there watching it and I'm loving it. At the end, dude, I could feel my adrenaline going fucking crazy at the end of that movie, dude. Like my testosterone levels were like amplified by 10 just because of the ending of that movie alone. It was fucking awesome. I'm walking out with the biggest smile on my face. And all around me, I'm hearing the people that were in there with me talking about, man, that movie was slow. It sucked. I can't wait for Fast 10. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I got into such a huge argument with some.
It's the difference between people who appreciate filet mignon cooked just perfectly and people who are more than happy to just have a hamburger.
The problem with The Northman is that, there's not a problem with The Northman. The movie is about as near perfect as a movie can get for me, in my opinion. I said in my opinion. That's a problem. Y'all motherfuckers don't know what opinions are.
Yeah, there's that too.
But
yeah, so like, yeah,
but
what you just said.
Most people just they went into that movie expecting something like Gladiator or fucking Troy, and they didn't get that. They got a slow burn revenge story that has a pretty cool fucking build up and a really cool fucking payoff. I think people just hyped it up more than what it was going to be in their heads, and they were disappointed when they didn't see the movie that they thought they were going to see.
Yeah, you know,
stories that have legitimate character development that that you go on a hero's journey, that you actually have all those aspects of great storytelling, they're going to be at least a little bit slower than some of the blockbuster blow it all up CGI bullshit.
Oh my god, he's trolling. There's no way he believes that.
I mean, if he believes that, that's fine.
If you do believe that, that's fine. But at least I would take him seriously, because if you've seen it and you're like, I don't like it, okay, that's fair. But if someone says, I don't like it because my favorite content creator says I don't like it, it's like, what the fuck?
Robert Eggers has not made a single movie that I've hated. He hasn't.
The only one I haven't seen is The Witch, right?
The Witch is very much like The Northman in the fact that it's a slow burn kind of movie.
All right, before we go on a little bit here.
But the build up and the atmosphere of that movie, fucking perfect, dude.
Because there's this thing with like X now where they're making updates for their monetization. So apparently now the number 2 one's the most important one. We're increasing the eligibility criteria so that we can focus on making our top creators successful. The new criteria: 5 million organic impressions in the last 3 months. None of us are hitting this unless we literally just
That's been the requirement for a while now. Actually,
yeah. This is not new. This is literally. No. Oh no, it was 3 million, right? Or was it 5 million?
That is crazy.
It was. It could have been 3 million.
I think it was 5 million in 3 months or 6 months or something.
And 500 followers actually. Now it's 2,000 followers. Verified follower count is now available. So Tiny has a bigger chance of getting monetized before me.
How?
You have almost 2,000 followers.
How many followers do you have on Twitter?
800.
Well, maybe if you stopped fighting with everybody.
I don't fight with people. I call people on their bullshit. So I fight with people.
If you would quit calling everyone a Looney Trune every time you go to type
and the
something.
F word. Good God. I mean, if Elon Musk wants to turn it into like a content creation platform that could be successful, first of all, I'm not saying lower this, but this needs to be lowered a little bit more. Like, this is kind of easy if you just post and get involved with communities. Even if you're a part of like a leftist community or whatever that sucks off corporation, you can get 2,000 followers easy. I mean, Tiny has 2,000 followers and she's not even putting out content.
Okay, I had 1,720 something, and then as of today, I'm down to 1,680 something.
I have to now suck Tiny off for her cloud.
I have to assume that like it was a bot purge or something, but I literally lost like fucking 40 fucking followers in a day.
Oh, sorry, you were right. It was 5 million. Yeah. 5 million impressions in 3 months. Like, literally, you have to just engagement farm. Like, you have to do fucking posts like, what's a worse movie, Green Lantern or Catwoman? Do that. And you will have people arguing in the comment section like idiots, falling for that stupid shit. I used to do that. Just falling for that nonsense. Like, how did I fall for this? Both are just awful movies. Why? I'm not picking one. Getting verified. And you also have to have a blue check mark for it too. 500 followers. So that's
which I finally have.
How do you get a blue check mark anyway?
You pay for premium.
It's only $8 a month. I do it. It actually has.
They had a 40% off sale during the last week for Black Friday, so that's what I did.
How many months do you have it for?
That is $8
for a year. I think it was 50 something for the year.
It honestly, I never saw. Okay, so on my older account that didn't get banned because I was a good guy and I was hate speech spotted by leftists. Having the blue check mark versus not having it, yeah, there is a definite increase in pushing in the algorithm if you have it. Let's tell you that right now. I had like 100 followers on this second account. I got the blue check mark almost at 800. You know, because people like my posts. I'm a Chad and I'm entertaining and I'm knowledgeable about what I talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Robert Eggers, are you guys going to see Nosferatu this month?
Probably not, at least for me. I'm not seeing a lot of movies these days because money's tight, but B, the original Freak actually scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, and I'm good.
I really want to see it. Like the moment
the Johnny Depp movie about the director who was trying to get it made.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see that? Supposedly Johnny Depp finds this legit vampire in the middle of nowhere, brings it to Hollywood so he can make this movie, but he has so much trouble because the vampire keeps eating the crew.
That sounds very entertaining.
Nosferatu. No, the remake, the movie, the creepy remake.
Yeah.
No,
it's the original one.
Stop. There's an original movie. There's a remake, and then there's a movie with Johnny Depp about the making of the original movie. Now there's a new reboot. That is what we're talking about.
Yes, he keeps getting it through.
I really want to see the remake.
There's a really good one of the one scene that I always remember is there's like they can't find the hair and makeup girl.
Mm-hmm.
And the Johnny Depp character just looks at the vampire and he's like trying to look innocent and obviously not.
He's looking at him like, I know you totally fucking did it.
Nobody can find the hair and makeup girl. God damn it, stop eating my crew.
What's the name of the movie? I'll have to check it out.
I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. Let me see. My mom's going to look and see if she can find it for you.
Okay. But yeah, once I heard Robert Eggers was remaking Nosferatu, I didn't even need to see a trailer. All I saw was the promotional image of her looking out the window, and you see the shadow of his hand like over her face. I was like, sold. Let's fucking go. I don't need to see a trailer at this point.
Well, and the original's back from the time when vampires were still considered like the bad guys and really creepy and really disturbing. They weren't tormented as fake heroes or sparkly idiots.
Well,
they were fucking evil.
Well, according to reviews for this movie, apparently, if you want dark, cold vampires that are evil, this Nosferatu remake is nothing but that. Which is what I like.
As it should be.
People have been talking about whether or not there's like a vampire renaissance going on again. Because, I mean, did you ever see The Last Voyage of the Demeter?
No, but I was actually kind of interested in it. I was thinking about it, and because I understood when I was a kid, I wanted to read Bram Stoker's Dracula originally when I didn't have the reading comprehension, and I literally learned to read so that I could read that stupid book.
Last Voyage of the Demeter was actually pretty good. It's like really entertaining. It's basically, if I had to compare it to anything, it's basically Alien.
Oh,
except they're on a ship.
And
with
it's a vampire instead of
it's Dracula instead of a xenomorph, and he's just picking them all off one by one. It's pretty cool. It's got some solid horror and some solid scares in it, and it's pretty fun.
I mean, it's great because in the book you have them boarding the ship, and then you have the ship coming into dock in London or Bristol or wherever with no one alive. So you knew something happened during that voyage, but we never actually got to see it in the book. So it's cool that and that's great. You don't fuck with the lore. You don't screw anything up in the story. You take a piece that was left open and you make it so it works. Instead of like Lord of the Rings and Marvel and everything else where they take things that we absolutely know and they fuck with them.
Right.
Star Trek. Jesus.
Yeah, JJ Abrams.
But you know what really makes me I would tell people this. Even if you can't get into comics as much as me, because I'm a Chad, comics is probably one of the easiest, nerdiest things to know if someone is bullshitting. It's the easiest one. Because in movies, TV, you can kind of get away with it. But in comics, if someone doesn't know what they're talking about, as far as like just literally you can tell they don't read them. As far as that, because someone could read them and not know history or whatever, that's perfectly fine. It's how people are.
Yeah.
But you can easily tell in comics when someone hasn't read comics and is just talking literally out their ass.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine going to watch the Avengers and someone gets mad because Superman didn't show up?
Yeah, bro. Like, dude, you guys saw that tweet that I retweeted when that fucking idiot said, he literally said it's word for word because he was mad at Eric July for having variant covers, and he was like, Marvel and DC that doesn't have to do a variant cover scheme to get money. I was like, you just outed yourself.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
What do you think they do? What do you think? That's the only reason why people buy books now. Is the variant covers.
But yet Eric is somehow the grifter here.
Variant covers have existed in comics forever. Or when people said ISOM was too much money.
Okay. I still need to get my hands on Blood Ruth.
Yes. That looks so good.
It's funding right now. It hasn't even been officially.
Oh, it hasn't?
No, it's just you back it, and then when he starts fulfillment, you just get it.
I need that book.
I think it's because you like black ladies.
Maybe I do.
Like, she's got a badass look, and I'm very interested.
She does.
Cosplay.
Comics has this too, where like when Tiny was mentioning it earlier with Wicked, it's someone will post an like a panel of a comic, and I'm not saying the person's lying about what is said there, but when you post a out of context panel of something and you haven't actually read the entire thing, it could be either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that people aren't putting in like cringe dialogue. I'm not disputing that. But it's like it's kind of misleading in a way where people are like, well, why would I read it if it has dialogue like that? Well, what is the context of the reason why this is said? Matters, you know? That's like I can easily spot a fake person when it comes to comics. It's so easy to tell at this point, you know? God, man, I can tell most of the people that don't like Eric never read comics in general, or had stopped reading comics at a certain point. I think the only reason why they like know comics is because they watched it through other people. It's so easy to tell. I'm a genius. Hi, Nate, you white man.
I might have to get back into streaming video games, guys.
What's going on? Play Farm Simulator 2.
Play what?
Farm Simulator.
Farm Simulator?
I was going to stream the new Indiana Jones game that just dropped.
Why did you saw gameplay of that, right?
Because my uncle loved Indiana Jones and he was excited for that game, and unfortunately he passed before it came out.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm going to buy the damn fedora and I'm going to wear it while I stream the game in his honor. I'm going to play the game since he can't be here to play it. Motherfucker used to go, I know my brain isn't really working that well, and I don't care. I'm still going to play that game because I know it's going to be awesome. His words.
I legitimately hate you.
Why?
Because you're white. I hate you because of the color of your skin. Because I'm a racist bigot.
How dare I do things in my uncle's honor?
I'm a Nazi
How dare
sympathizer, bigot, homophobe, misogynistic, transphobe, homophobia. Whatever these. What are the ones there?
You keep calling me these things, but every time you do, I get a new badge of honor.
Tiny, what are you doing this, man? Why are you giving him badges of honor for being a bigot?
I didn't give him badges of honor. He gets them for himself.
God. All right, we're going to wrap it up here in just a little bit.
You said that 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, you said that like 6 times.
Wow. A black man lying. Who could have thunk it?
You said it, not us.
15 minutes ago, you said we'll be ending in 15 minutes.
Lady, as a black man, you know we lie.
Quit trying to bait her, you bastard.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it so you can get me clipped.
All right. What do you mean? All right.
I'm sorry. Did you not see the video Walter put together of you?
Hi, Anna.
I hope she's here just to roast you.
I think she's dead. She might have eaten that
Happy
London
birthday.
God, are you? Oh gosh, she didn't eat the London roast.
I don't even
Cheerio.
know.
So,
Hey
Nate,
everyone.
Are
Anna.
Are you alive?
Well, she's talking, so she should be alive.
I hope so. Are you dead inside?
Barely.
I was gonna say maybe she's tired, MSK.
I'm so sorry. I slept through my alarm.
It's like you're... Okay, Nate, what you got planned coming up?
Why don't you ask Tiny first? I mean, she's above me.
That sounds kind of hot.
And I don't feel bad. I've slept through alarms plenty of times for things like this. It happens.
Yeah, I've done it too. Stuff that's coming up. So I just mentioned Indiana Jones. Now that that's out on Game Pass, I'm gonna have to download that and check that
Night,
out.
Emily.
Good night, Emily.
And, where'd she go? Oh, okay.
And she left me just like my dad.
Obviously, Curse of Strahd season 2 premiere is tomorrow at 6:00 p.m. EST. I hope everybody tunes in for that. Unfortunately, Darnell is not going to be with us, although he has expressed interest in returning at some point, just not now.
He's on sabbatical. He needs a rest.
Yes, he needs a rest. I am working behind the scenes to get another player in to take his place. Hopefully by episode 12, they will be in. Should be a pretty easy session. Not really gonna do anything crazy, but yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on with me.
All right, Tiny, what you got planned coming up besides trying to riz me up and use your succubus powers on me? Trying to
Not a
suck
succubus.
trying to suck the melatonin out of me.
She's a half angel.
No. So I have
You're such a
Curse of
grandma.
Strahd D&D
You know that?
tomorrow with Nate. Tomorrow evening, if Curse of Strahd ends in a reasonable amount of time, I will be on with MSK as well.
Who's that?
And I've been invited to join a couple other shows. I think there's one tomorrow night that I'm actually blanking on and feel really bad. And I think Sammy 3 has invited me to be on in January, and Society wants me to come on to talk about some religious stuff. Other than that, I'm generally here Wednesdays and Saturdays. Every other Monday, including this coming up one, is Devil's Angels, where Devil made me do it. I, Selena, and green-haired anti-liberal get to watch movies and talk about them and enjoy them. And the last Sunday of every month, I still do the Star Trek retrospective with Moxie Dame / Shirley Durley.
Hell
See,
yeah.
I don't need to have my own channel. I'm on everybody else's.
No. Did I say you can go on another person's channel? This is the Daily Wire over here. I control all aspects of you Jewish
When you
people.
actually show this supposed contract, maybe I'd actually listen to you.
Hey, Tiny, just to spite this man, when we start the second campaign after Strahd, you get a free spot automatically as a
That
player.
implies she hates the show. My goat, Tiny. Wow. As you guys know, for myself, we don't stream Fridays. This is just because my birthday landed this year on a Friday. Usually my birthday lands on Tuesday or Wednesday, actually. Like the last 8 years, it's been on Tuesday or Wednesday. So
it was just a coincidence, right?
Well, just a coincidence. Yeah. It's because you guys were right. If I stream too much, I just can't get any content done. So the days that I cut down streaming, I was able to just go on the podcast and edit out the clips and stuff that we needed to put up.
Well, you don't want to wear yourself out either.
Oh no, I do. I want to go hard in the paint, but I realize that if I have a day or free time just to get content done inside of it, then I just get that done. Consistent content in a shorter time frame, as you guys know. Gonna work on getting out the content right as it drops and upload it to you guys. That's my goal. When news drops, get it done, put out the videos, and the Iron Man podcast, working on putting out the episodes of that on the podcast platform, and then going to work on putting out the episodes of this show after that point. But yes, thank you guys for coming by and celebrating with me. I know I'm not like a popular or interesting or a big person, but you know, we're here and we're just going through the motions.
Dude,
like
we're
my
here
wife
because
He's constantly either speaking insanely out of order or he's unbelievably self-deprecating. Choose one,
Right.
dude.
I was gonna say
I'm transgender.
I was gonna say we're here, buddy, because we enjoy your company and we want to support you.
Why are you lying?
Why would I lie about that?
You're white. You guys been lying.
If I
to us
didn't
ever
want to
since
support you or hang out, I just wouldn't be here.
Especially tonight. I mean, Nate is exhausted and still has a lot of stuff to get done, and he put it all on pause.
He's wrapping presents. Oh, fuck off.
No, not just that. I have to finish wrapping presents, and then I still got a bunch of D&D prep to do before tomorrow.
That's okay. It's fine. You know, I told people this. It's great that we could celebrate these things. And I told people this before. It's not about having a big turnout. It's all that matters is we just have a conversation. We just enjoy talking to each other. It's all that matters. And still to this day, the only reason why I do this is because I'm having fun. The only reason why I do this. Money. I made money on YouTube before. I've been at the upper echelons where you get money from YouTube. It's, you know, it's not that big, honestly. It wasn't life-changing money when I got there. You know, I just basically have been staring at a computer screen for 10 years straight. Holy shit. And I finally got the video that I wanted. Hot black guy MSK rizzes up a Jewish woman for 5 minutes straight. So
I'm pretty sure that video got you put on a watch list somewhere.
That video was fucking hilarious though.
I gotta get up early myself. I gotta get up at 6. So
then go to sleep.
I don't care, man. At this point, I'm just gonna go balls deep in the paint, like I do. Happy birthday once again, and to many more, but not too many. Don't want to be. What are you black talking in hood language? What's wrong with you? Did you have a stroke one time? Holy shit!
I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Yes.
I didn't get laid. All I wanted to do was just get laid. I told people what I wanted in the group chat, and I wasn't lying. I just wanted to just.
Then when you talk to women, don't be a degenerate, and you might have a chance.
I'm not a degenerate. I just have a way with words.
That's a weird way of turning it around.
Oh God. No, I'm kidding. I mean, sex would be great, but have you guys ever been on the MSK show? No? All right. So thank you guys for checking out. Thank you guys for checking out this episode of the MSK show, and we'll see you guys later. Have a great night, everybody.